Fonzie.
Hello, you. It's Friday. Thank the Lord Jesus and all the other ones as well. It's Friday! Man alive! What are you doing this weekend? I don't care, because I'm going to be sleeping and watching telly and eating. That's all I'm going to do. Watch telly, sleep, and eat. All at the same time. All at the same time. Thank you to Anna Rayburn. We send our love. And these, yeah, that's fine. Just a bit of an anticlimax after that exciting start with the Fonzie and the music and the everything firing off. Oh, exciting. Then it's on. Oh, later on, Agent Chris is going to give me a dead arm live on air. Tell you why. This is a serious question. It's a very serious question, actually. I shouldn't laugh and be flippant about it. At what age are you too old to, like, play fight? Because me and Chris started having a play fight. I was teaching him an uppercut, which he claims is an illegal boxing move, but it's not illegal. It's a boxing move. It's a punch. I was teaching him an uppercut because I've been doing my boxercising today. It's neither boxing nor exercise. It is boxercise. And so I taught him that. And then we started having a play fight, and then we realised I'm 32, he's mid-20s. It was just a little bit... It was inappropriate. You know, it kind of... But I think it's a good thing too. And is it only men that have play fights? Helen behind the glass, and look, do ladies have play fights? With your sisters you do? That's good. OK, well, that's a start. Do ladies, if you're a lady, you can give us a call, 0870 9090 973. Do you have play fights? And at what age is it too old to have a play fight? Can we find some pensioners that recently had a play fight? Can we find the oldest play fight in London? Also, Agent Chris will be giving me a dead arm later on, and I, in turn, shall be giving him a dead arm immediately after. Bearing in mind, I was doing a weight thing today. I did a weight thing today. I've never done it before. Flippin' hell, man. It's like proper busy in the gym today. Where you start, there's like a big rectangular frame, and you step into it, and there's a bar going across it with big weights, and you step under it, so you've got the weight on your shoulder, and you stand up, and then you go like this, and you stand up. I was doing that. It killed me! Dear God! And I'm supposed to feel it in my legs, but I didn't hurt my shoulder, but it's made my shoulder. Oh dear. Emily sent me in a stop email. So, is it worth reading, Agent Chris? You've read it? You've censored it? Not worth reading? Well, Emily, to you. That's as good as it gets today, I'm afraid. It's a Friday, and I'm past having decent arguments. So yes, sorry, we're almost getting to a point. I can feel it coming out now. Are you too old? What age are you too old to have a play fight? Can we find the oldest play fighters in London? And do ladies have the play fights? 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Very strange email here from Christina. Bears relevance to nothing. This is how it starts. Actually, TalkSport is a good station. In particular, Mike Dickin is an excellent presenter, says Christina. Yeah, if you like talking about flipping Gatso speed cameras every week, then yeah, he's an excellent presenter. James Earl was slagging off Clive Bull again last night. I don't understand why. We can all be friends in this world, can't we? No? OK. Bring it on. Any techniques, any tips for giving dead arms? That wasn't what we were going to talk about, but we were literally just messing around, so we thought we would. 0870 9090 973. We will be getting rid of all sports as well very, very soon. Before we do that, though, let's go to Habiba in the Haringey.
Hello, Ian. Gadanga, my friend.
Gadanga, my friend. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Hope you're well.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, right, I am play fighting. I'm a woman of 28 and I play fight with a pensioner.
Oh, come on, this is kind of
Well, actually,
cool.
It gets better. In our office, we've got to liven it up a bit.
Yes.
And we run an undertaker's. So we have to liven it up a little
I
bit.
remember, yes.
So we have two teams. There's me and the pensioner.
Yeah.
And another two. One is about 30. You're about your age, and the other one's about...
Bless you.
My age.
Yeah.
So you've got a 20 and a 35-year-old.
Whoa,
and me and a 70-year-old.
No. This 35-year-old is the one that's about my age, is it? Because I'm 32, Habiba. Yes, thank you. Continue.
Anyway, so we tag team wrestle. And in the summer,
tag team.
Yeah, well, you've got to tag team and pile on and do things like that. I can't leave him by himself. He is nearly approaching 70, and he's really sprightly. I have got video footage of him fighting with sticks, with brooms. We tied him to a chair, and he had to do, like, an escape in the summer. One of those cable ties that has got, like, the valve on it that you can only undo one way.
Yeah, you can't open it the other way, yeah.
Exactly. He couldn't fathom it out.
Now,
he couldn't fathom it out.
Habiba, he does this willingly. You're not picking on an old man.
No, he loves it. And if the opposing team ever come and attack me, like they'll stick stickers on my back saying "kick me" and all this.
Of course, yes.
He will just go after them.
Now
he'll tell me, and then we'll both go after them.
Oh, man, you're working in undertakers?
Yes.
Does anybody ever sleep in the coffin? Oh no. No. What was that long pause for?
No, of course no one sleeps in the coffin. That's a horrible thing to do. I would never do it. If someone did it to me, I'd kill him.
You tie a 70-year-old man up, and I've made a flippant comment about sleeping in a coffin, and you've gone mental.
I've not gone mental, but it's not something you do. You don't want to do that. That's not very nice.
That's disrespectful, Habiba, and I hope you've learnt your lesson.
It is.
I hope you've learnt your lesson today.
What's my lesson?
Yes.
Don't sleep in coffins?
Yes, well done.
Oh, never. Not even when I was a kid did I slip in one.
All right, well, I'm glad you've learnt that lesson then. I'm glad you've learnt the lesson, Habiba. Very quickly, when I give Agent Chris a dead arm later on, any tips for me?
Knuckles. Make sure your knuckles are pointed. Get them in the right position.
Yes.
You don't want to hit them with the flat part of your knuckle.
No.
You want the bony part of the knuckle.
Yes. And the thing is as well, it's one punch. You don't want to waste that punch.
No, you can't. You just one punch. One punch. If you can't do it in one punch, then don't bother.
Habiba, listen, you're a legend. Bless you for that. I'm glad she's learnt her lesson about never sleeping in coffins. 0870 90 90 973. I can see Agent Chris practising on himself like an idiot. Oh, I'm so... Agent Chris, we'll do this live on the air. Don't worry, London. You're not going to miss this. This will be on a podcast somewhere. Oh, I've just seen Helen behind the glass, who's quite frail, although I believe is full of anger today, giving Agent Chris a dead arm, and he's flinched away like a girl. You know, he said, "Oh, no, don't hit me! Don't hit me!" 0870 90 90 973. Can we fight... We've got a 70-year-old that tag team play fight wrestles. Do you play fight? I haven't done it for years, and I'm quite excited at the prospect of maybe having a bit of a rough and tumble later on. I don't know. And we found one lady, Habiba, although she sounds suspiciously quite butch. Can we find a feminine lady? A lady's lady that play fights? 0870 90 90 973. You can email as well, Iain. Iain, I think the oldest one should be when indulging in play fighting is 49, says Gordon Simpkins. Well, thank you, Gordon, for that excellent thing. You can email Iain at lbc.co.uk. Also, I don't know if you heard it, it's official. All sports are rubbish. Oh, that's what she was talking about. Talk sport. She thought I meant talk sport. Oh, I get it now, my friend. All sports. We're not getting rid of talk sports. They're doing that themselves. We're getting rid of all sports. Let's stop mentioning other radio stations, although BBC London. Let's get rid of all sports, apart from one. Okay, the thing is, we know this. I've seen sports on the television. I've got an excellent Sky Plus package that has every channel, even the sports channels now, although they don't ever get watched. Because sports, as we know, are watched by thick, idiot, sad losers who have nothing in their lives. It's harsh, but it's true. It's been found out by scientific research. So we're going to get rid of every sport there is. We're just going to ban it. Think we'd cut down on the violence. Although we're talking about play fighting and giving dead arms. We cut down the violence, on tension, on aggression, and we cut down on boring match of the day. We're going to get rid of all sports, but we're going to let the country keep one sport. What should it be? 0870 90 90 973. We're getting rid of every single sport there is, apart from one. What should it be? I'm going to throw my nomination in, and this isn't me being some wacky, postmodern, ironic idiot. Do like a bit of Crown Green bowling. Seriously, it is one of the most relaxing things to watch on the television. The skill, when they toss that jack off, and then they throw the bowl after it, and it comes so close. Doesn't it? It's amazing. Can you... Listen, if you want to phone up and defend a sport, 0870 90 90 973. Although I'm guessing if you're a proper fan of that sport, you won't be able to do a very strong argument, because most sports fans are a little bit thick. It's time now to get the latest LBC 97.3 travel news with Simon Bennett.
Thank you very much. Limehouse Link Tunnel still shut.
Well, here comes my nemesis, Agent Chris. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Are you looking forward to your dead arm? Okay. Fat Tony has emailed in. Fat Tony. Already it's a funny name, isn't it? I don't know, if your first nickname is Fat, then I'm interested. Iain, I'm sorry to say this, but Agent Chris ain't going to get a dead arm, because he is too strong. And Agent Chris will beat you in play wrestling, because he the man. Well, someone's got a fan. It's a shame their name is Fat Tony, but you've certainly got a fan. I will be giving Agent Chris a dead arm later on. He'll be giving me one first. He's going to start the ball rolling. And the thing is, it's always good to go second, because then you know how hard you can hit. If I can use my... I don't know whether... Legally, I'm not allowed to punch people, because these are fists of fury that I'm holding here. Now, I'm holding up my fists of fury. So legally, I'm not allowed to punch anyone, just because it's like unleashing just mighty vengeance. I'm going to watch some karate films this weekend. That's what I'm doing. That is what I'm doing. When are you too old to play fight? Any tips for giving dead arms? And what sports should we keep? We're going to let you keep one sport. We're going to get rid of the rest of them. Vicky is in the Croydon.
Hello.
All right.
Oh, don't start being all...
I'm not. I'm trying...
Already?
I'm trying to... God's sakes, woman, shut up.
No,
I'm trying to be...
you telling me to shut up.
I'm trying to be all calm and cool.
Yeah, was it all right?
I'm not. I'm trying to be calm and cool.
Is that what it is? Oh, God.
Get to the point.
Right, I play fight, and I'm kind of girly girl.
Yes.
So...
Now, do you play fight with your lovers? But I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
This is it, because we've had lots of girls emailing in, oh, yeah, I like play fighting with my boyfriend, because then we, like, do it and stuff.
No. But then, this is going to sound terrible, but I play fight with my friend's boyfriend.
What?
I play fight with my friend's boyfriend, but she's there, so...
Well, she probably...
Sexual.
She's probably one of those pervert women I've heard so much about. I've heard about. I'm not. So last
time I play fought with him, I fell over, which was kind of embarrassing.
Yeah, that's not an anecdote. Now, do you, Vicky? Do you fancy him?
No.
But okay, that's all right. But I'm going to ask you again and tell me a proper answer now. Do you fancy him?
No.
Yeah, but seriously though, do you?
No.
Fancy?
No.
Him?
No.
You made that up.
No. Don't start that.
Don't start that again. So how does the play fight start?
Oh, usually me sort of saying, well, him being rude to me saying, oh, I'm going to kick your bottom.
Yeah, you can say the American version, you can't say us.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and me then going to hit him and him deflecting punches and then hitting me back.
But surely he's a bloke. He's just going to do the bloke thing where he's going to get you on the floor, he's going to have his knees on your arms, and he's going to be slapping your face.
No, he hits me back.
Oh, okay. All right, fine.
Yeah.
Should we get rid of all sports? I say.
Yeah.
This is
Sorry,
is there a time delay? Is Croydon in Australia?
No.
Should we get rid of all sports?
Yes. Quite frankly,
yes.
They should all go, and if you watch them...
Vicky, 1 second, sorry. 1 second, sorry.
Oh, I can do that too. A second.
Nice.
Affected it.
Are there any sports we should keep?
No. And it should be punishable by death.
What, sport? Sport should be punishable by death?
Yes.
There's someone sending a picture of something that looks like me.
Really?
This is a mate of mine, and you are his like dad. That does look like me, doesn't it?
What?
Someone sent in a picture of
I don't know. I don't know what he looks like.
Well, you don't. You don't. Are we finished?
No.
Oh, God. Do you know what?
What?
It's some show. Look, this week I've really been, coming in early.
Mm-hmm.
I've been focusing on the show. Me and Agent Chris have been like a computer.
You've been focusing?
We've been focusing like a ZX81.
Really?
And today I can't be bothered.
Really?
Should I admit that on the radio? I can't be bothered.
You'll get sacked.
Well, there are worse things. Worse things happen at sea.
Yeah, apparently so.
Well, you get sacked at sea. That would be worse.
You could drown.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you could. Yeah, that's brought a smile to everyone's face. Vicky, well done. Well done. Well done.
Oh, go away.
OK, then. I will. No. Simple as that. 08709090973. Helga's in the Harrow.
Hi, Chris.
Sorry?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? I got the wrong number.
Who are you trying to call? You're on the radio.
Oh, hi. Hi, we've got through at last. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Yes, I'm Helga in Harrow, and
yes.
I'm 41.
Right.
And,
sorry, who do you think you're talking to?
LBC.
Yes, and the name of the person's voice...
Sorry. It's Lee, isn't it?
It's kind of... Can I play you something just to...
Oh, okay.
Just to... hang on, here we go. Listen carefully.
The 3 hour, 4 till 7 Iain Lee Afternoon Wireless Show.
OK, did you hear that?
Yeah, see, totally out of respect, Mr. Lee.
But and the first name is?
Iain.
OK. Who's this Chris? You flirting with Agent Chris, are you?
No. I just got it wrong. I was thinking somebody else.
Who are you thinking of?
Never mind.
No, no.
Get back to the topic. Listen, Ian, I want to say...
Who are you thinking of? Seriously.
Ian,
No. Seriously, Helga, who are you thinking of? Who is Chris?
No, it's one of the other presenters, because I've been listening to LBC for the last 2 weeks, so I've been listening non-stop.
Who is there, who is Chris on LBC?
Okay, can we get to the point, please, Ian Lee? I will never forget that
Helga,
name.
is Chris on a different radio station?
No.
Is he? I don't mind
please,
if he is.
Ian,
is he? Is he? Is he? Helga, what radio station is Chris on?
Look, I'm a first-time caller.
Well,
I'm not going to call again.
I don't know if I want you to call again. What radio station is Chris on?
LBC.
There's no one called Chris. Hang on, let's go to the presenters. I'm going to go through. Okay.
No, please. I'm going to
No, don't. You're not. No, I love you. Don't. Okay, we've got Steve Allen.
This is terrible.
We've got Nick Ferrari.
No, can I just put my point?
James O'Brien.
I want to get off
Anna. There's Gary does the big quiz. There's Clive Bull. Alison, Caroline, Marcus, Paul Ross, Jenny Clare, Wendy Lloyd, John Cushing and Kenny Sampson, Joe
Ian,
Parker,
please, I'm going to hang up if you don't let me put my point across.
Who is Chris? Please.
Look,
please.
my cheeks are burning. I'm feeling really uncomfortable. I'll put the phone down if you don't let me put my point across.
Don't. Well, please, just tell me who Chris. Please tell me who Chris is. Please.
See, now, if we were having this conversation and I was in front of you, I would most probably start wrestling with you now.
Oh, man, now I'm liking you, Helga. Wrestle with me, baby.
Listen, remember when we were kids, okay? Everybody, I mean, I grew up in a large family.
Yes.
4 brothers.
Yeah.
So we were always play fighting.
Yes.
And...
Who's Chris?
I don't...
What station is Chris on?
So,
I don't mind. I don't mind. Just tell me. Is he on BBC London?
That we've all forgotten to be kids.
Talk Sport.
And it's such a shame. And I think
Radio 4.
No, I'm not that old. Listen, I've only just diverted from Kiss. So
he's on Kiss, is he?
No.
Chris on Kiss?
No, you just... Oh, look, okay,
is he on...
really nice. I will continue listening, but I'm not going to call
No,
again.
Helga, no. But I'll take... Okay, let's be friends. What can I do to make it up to you? Because I do want you to call again, because I like you.
I just put my point across.
Okay, let's have your
point. And I was
point.
listening the other day, and they were going on about how at 49 you've got to be a pensioner, and you're
100.
And all that sort of thing. Well, I'd have to tell you, life does begin at 40.
No,
I changed my career. I changed everything. And I don't care what young people think about me anymore. And that's fantastic. Right. But what I was going to say about being wrestling, everybody that was in a large family would understand that when you're messing about, it's messing about. There's absolutely nothing sexual about it at all.
Chris Phillips?
You were trying to insinuate.
Are you talking about Chris? Are you talking about Chris Phillips? Is that who you mean? Is it Chris Phillips?
No.
On Kiss 100?
See, now
you mean Chris
I'll be
Phillips?
tickling your feet and making
and you say that's not sexual?
It's not.
Chris Phillips.
Listen, it's a mind over matter. It's a mental agility. Who is going to get somebody else
Helga, I need you to do one quick thing. Because we do have to give a disclaimer, because we are vaguely responsible. Could you say, my name is Helga from the Harrow, and remember, kids, play fighting and dead arms are not fun?
No, you don't have to do dead arms. You can do neck locks.
What?
You can do judo throws.
She's a maniac.
It's totally safe. It's how we all... You're breathing.
But I need you to make a disclaimer. Otherwise I'll get in trouble.
No, I stand by. I think everybody should have a bit of...
No, but I'll get in trouble. Helga, I'll get in trouble.
Well, I don't care.
Well, then you go and phone up Chris Phillips on Kiss 100. Ah, dear. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. We'll do some of your emails after we've had a little bit of this.
Nick Ferrari at...
Ah, dear. We do need someone who can just call in and say, I'm such and such from the such and such, and remember, play fighting and giving dead arms is a little bit naughty. Something along those lines. If you can do that, 0870 9090 973. Any tips for myself and Agent Chris, who will be giving each other dead arms? Just because this is what boys do. It's what they do. We're getting rid of every sport except for one. Which one?
Till 6:30.
Now, we're talking about play fighting, and we're getting rid of sports. I'll explain that more in a minute. But before the news, we had Helga from the Harrow on. She was a first-time caller. Helga, I think I bullied you a little bit. I'm really sorry.
Listen, no, you didn't. Honestly, Ian, it was fine.
I feel a little bit bad.
No, listen, my brothers used to help me up a tree and
Come
leave
back.
me up there,
Yeah.
so I've been used to...
Helga, can I ask... Sorry, I've just had an email in. Can I read you this?
Pardon?
I've had a couple of emails in. A couple of emails saying that I've been bullying you and... Another one, though, says, Helga was on Chris Moyles this morning. She confused you for him.
No.
Are you sure?
No, this is the first experience of phoning a radio.
Are you sure you weren't on Chris Moyles' show this morning?
Pardon?
Are you sure?
I wasn't. No, I was sleeping this morning.
Okay, fine. I'm sorry for bullying you.
No.
Will you call?
Used to it.
No. Oh no! Don't
I'll
be
tell you
used
what,
to
I
it.
will challenge you on LBC.
What?
I'll come into the studio and we will have a wrestle. I'll teach you to wrestle.
It's
You want
so
some tips.
tempting
You
and
do
so-
not have to give a dead arm. There are some fantastic tickle points around the knees, around the neck.
Okay.
No, I challenge you to a duel.
The question is,
Ian.
Helga. The question is, are you fit?
Am I fit? Well, no, it's not sexy. So you're going on about that again. I'm a strong
Yeah.
female.
I'm going to say no in that case, but thank you for the offer. And make sure you call again. Don't be put off by me being an idiot, because there are some nice presenters working on this station. So there we go. We are going to get rid of every single sport known to mankind. I'll tell you why. Because sports are boring. They're for thick idiots. They provide no stimulation or challenge at all. They're dull, self-indulgent, nonsensical things. We're going to get rid of them all. If you disagree, by the way, you're more than welcome to put forward your case, although I suspect... if you're a sports fan, it'll be a very badly worded case with little weight, point or argument to it. But you can have a go. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. We will let you keep one sport. We'll let you keep one sport. Which should be the one sport we allow people to play in the year 2006? Football, for example. Why would you want to support football? It just costs you... How much a football ticket? I don't know. 25 quid, 30 quid, something like that? You got to travel. If you want to subscribe to it on Sky, you got to... It's just cost you money. 0870 9090 973. And also, can we find the oldest play fighter in the world? Habiba was telling us about the 70-year-old tag team partner she has. Natalie is in the Ilford. Natalie, do you play fight?
I wanted the holiday.
You're on the radio.
Oh, hello, sorry.
What holiday did you want?
Oh, no, forget about the holiday.
No, but you wanted a holiday.
We want a holiday as health visitors. We want a holiday, but we can't have that because we haven't paid enough.
No!
Yes, but that wasn't why I was ringing.
I'll pay for your holiday!
That'd be lovely.
No, I'm not. That's not happening. That's not happening.
No, I was ringing about play fighting.
Yes.
We used to, up until about 3 years ago, we were always play fighting, myself, my sister and my brother.
May I ask roughly what age you're in? Your 50s?
No. I'm a respectable 29-year-old now.
Okay.
So I was 26 and he was 36 at the time.
Oh, okay, that's good.
But everything was going fine until we put him in hospital one night. We didn't mean to.
You didn't do a daddy splat or something, did you?
No, we split his ear. And,
what?
We didn't mean to.
How do you split a man's ear?
Well, he was holding our big toe and twisting it, and I sort of held his ear and twisted it and split it.
Oh gosh.
And then we kind of did something that we really shouldn't have. We kind of grabbed hold of his legs and pulled him in two different directions. And that
oh no!
So
Boo!
Well.
So you did that after you'd split his ear?
Well, we didn't know he'd split.
So the fact that his ear was ripped was bad enough. You decided to rip his manliness.
Well, we didn't mean to, but that was after he'd kind of smashed me in a wall about 3 times.
This isn't play fighting. This is real fighting you're doing.
No, it was all.
Go and get that phone. Go and get that phone.
No, someone else will do that. That's not a problem.
They're taking their time. It's quite irritating hearing it ringing.
I'm sorry.
There we go. They got it now. That's good. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so you put a man in hospital play fighting.
Yeah.
Have you stopped as a result of that?
That was why we stopped, because up until that point we'd come away with big bruising and dislocated shoulder and
what?
things like that. Yeah, we didn't mean to.
This isn't play fighting. The play fighting is a little bit rough and tumble, grabbing someone's head, giving them a noogie, getting them on the floor, pinning them down, dragging them around a little. That's play
done all
fighting.
that as well.
Yes, but you also ripped a man's ear and kicked him in the shins and pulled his ghoulies.
He should have learnt not to mess.
Sorry, one second, Chris. Can I say ghoulies on the radio?
No.
Oh dear, I do apologise. Instantly, I apologise to anyone that may have been offended by the word ghoulies. Natalie, what we need, as you are such a violent woman, could you do our disclaimer for us? We need you to say something along the lines of, I'm Natalie from the Ilford. Don't forget, play fighting and dead arms, they're not fun. Something like that.
No, not really, because
What?
that go against what I believe.
What? We can't, how come we can't find anyone to condone violence? This is shameful. We can't find anyone to condone violence. Maybe the voice of reason will come from Suhaib in the Catford. Hello, Suhaib.
Hi, Ian. How you doing?
I'm fine, man. How's it going? You all right?
Gone all right.
May I say, will you be listening to the 5:38 correspondent update?
I will be.
I think you should be. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, thank you. I know why.
I think you may know why, sir. Well done, you. What I'm going to do for you, sir? Now, I'd imagine you're quite a big bloke, and if you got involved in a play fight, it could all get nasty.
Well, yeah, I'm quite big, but I'm sort of a bit like you, a bit skinny on the skinny side.
Okay.
I've practiced the Wing Chun, so I know how to handle myself.
The Wing Chun?
Yeah.
You've done a little bit of the Wing Chun? For those of you who don't know, it's one of the greatest martial arts variations of Kung Fu in the world.
It is, indeed.
Which Bruce Lee started with before he went, of course, into Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's like the basis of it. Well, I could actually give you a hint how to give dead arm, really.
You go, hang on. I've got a Kung Fu master who's going to give me a tip on giving Agent Chris a dead arm. Okay, what is it?
Well, basically, you know when you punch straight, like, get all the power from the tricep, right?
Which is, whoa, hang on. Which one's the tricep? Is that the...
bottom.
The bottom?
The arm.
From
top biceps on the sort of top of the arm,
yes.
Triceps on the bottom.
Okay, yes.
And sort of just punch straight, as opposed to, you know, like a boxer, you punch from the side, like jabbing.
Yeah.
Don't do that, just face him straight on and punch straight.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so just straight forward. And should I hit with knuckles or with the flat?
Sorry?
Should I hit with
the knuckles, really, but keep your sort of, fist sort of loose. Don't sort of tighten it up too much.
Yeah, no, loose fit. If I loosen it, though, will I break my wrist?
Well, no, that's the point. If you loosen it, you won't. If you hit it while it's closed, you know, you can get hurt.
And listen, when he gives me a dead arm, he's not listening now, so you can say this freely. When he gives me a dead arm, what should I tense up or should I go loose?
Well, depends. Keep it loose, but it depends if you've...
I don't want to be hurt.
Correct muscle there.
I've been pumping off in the gym recently.
Well, the whole point of Wing Chun is like efficiency, so you really should, you know, lay him down so he can't hit you.
I don't want to lay him out. That's not I'm not going to knock him flying. So, do you play fight?
Well, I used to. That's the thing. You know, I used to watch wrestling when I was young. You know, when it was real. And
sorry, when was wrestling real?
When I was young.
Okay.
Not really anymore. But
okay.
Well,
you mean the big daddies?
Yeah. Well, no. Sort of American style.
Well, American wrestling has never been real.
Well, you know, not real, but look real.
Okay, when it looked real. Okay, I know what you mean, yes.
When I was young.
Some of those women, the wives of the wrestlers,
well, I thought you meant the women wrestlers. No, they're wrong.
Oh, okay, very fine. Yes, so you used to do it then? You used to do a little bit of WWF?
Royal Rumble and stuff like that.
Yes.
But then you kind of grow out of it. Like, wrestling now is just rubbish.
Yeah. Well, I've grown out of it, and I haven't done it for ages. Me and Chris were having a little kick-around, literal kick-around without a ball, with our feet, in behind the glass, and it got quite exciting.
It is. I really want to do it, but I just feel so embarrassed if I do it.
Oh, sorry, but I think you just need to relax and let go. Just let go of your feelings. And
I will
don't worry. Don't be embarrassed, my friend. For goodness sakes, don't be embarrassed. Feel proud. We do need someone to record a disclaimer. Paul in the Ladbroke Grove.
Good afternoon, Ian, and gadang.
Gadang to you, my friend. Listen, we're in a little bit of sticky legal water here. Yeah. We need someone to record a disclaimer for us, denouncing play fighting and giving dead arms as violent, childish, whatever. Could you do that for us, sir?
I most certainly can.
God bless you. Away you go. It's yours.
To all LBC listeners, play fighting, giving dead arms, even the tweaking of a nose, is highly dangerous. It could result in extreme injury, but it's flipping good fun.
Oh, Paul, you've got to ruin it right at the end. Well, it is flipping good fun. It is flipping good fun. Well, it is good fun. He's not lying there, but it's very dangerous. We've got to say, please don't have a bundle or a rumble. What was it when your school? It was a bundle in my school. What did you call a fight? If there was a fight going on. No, pylon's different, Chris. Because a pylon is when one of you jumps on the floor, like arms spread out, face down. Pylon! And then everybody just piles on, one on top of the other. That's a pylon. Because it's wicked. Pylon is wicked. Also, you kind of hope that you're going to land on top of... It's weird to be the first person, but if you land on top of a girl... Wow. But no, that's a pylon. A fight in my school was a bundle. We don't really call it a rumble. Rumble's a little bit... Listen, sorry, we're kind of going off on a slightly violent tangent today, and for that, I don't really care. But we are getting rid of all sports. I must keep remembering this, because I keep going off on this ridiculous nonsense about pylons and dead arms and stuff like that. We're getting rid of all sports. Because they are boring, they're dull, they're expensive, they're time-consuming. Oh, hang on a minute, Damien's texted. And Ian, you fool. You said earlier you were lifting weights. That's a sport, you muppet. Are you going to give that up? Well, it's not lifting. That's not a sport. Me getting fit is not a sport. There's no competitive element. It wasn't like doing weightlifting like the Bulgarians do in the Olympics. It was just to tone up a bit. I'm toning. Toning is not a sport, you idiot, Damien. Shame on you. I'm not in the mood to be spoken to by fools in that manner. By the way, sorry. And relax. We're getting rid of all sports. We're going to let you save one sport. So far, it's Crown Green bowls. Or bowls, you know, indoor. I don't know if indoor bowls is considered Crown Green. I don't quite know. Not bowling, that's rubbish. But bowls. Can you think of a sport that we should save? We're only going to save one and get rid of the rest. The thing is, we've had a lot of people phoning up to defend their sports, but their arguments to Chris have been, yeah, he's an idiot for saying get rid of sports. Yeah, but why? Because he's an idiot. And we can't really put them on the radio. So if you're vaguely semi-literate and intelligent, and you think you can hold a decent debate about why we should, which sport we should keep, 08709090973 is the telephone number. You can email as well, iain, IAIN, at lbc.co.uk. And we'll be giving the dead arm... When should we give the dead arm? I'm guessing... We'll do it this hour, but we've got a stat load of phone calls to get through. Maybe in the next hour, Chris will be giving me a dead arm. I shall be giving him a dead arm. It's going to be exciting. It's time now, though, to go to the LBC 97.3 Travel Centre and get the latest on the roads and the trains with Simon Bennett.
Thanks very much, Ian. The M25 clockwise.
Been infiltrated during the travel there. It was all a little bit disconcerting. Infiltrated in the studio by Maximus Alanus, who is, of course, the J to the O to the B's producer. And we have this new technology in here. It's called a whiteboard, and you write information. For example, it says there Anna Rayburn is up to 1 and 3. It's Ian Lee. Big quiz. Plug, guys. Plug. Thanks. That's what it says. But it says. I'm just reading it. If it's written there, I'm going to read it. Cool. I'll do the number. I'll do the business. Let me read everything that's on this thing. From 1 p.m, Anna Rayburn returns to radio. 3 p.m, it's Ian Lee. 6:30 p.m, New Look Nightly News. The big quiz. Please plug, guys. Thanks. Tuesday, Reed, highest unbeaten score. Wednesday, Graham Edgware, 28 points. Graham could be on the way to winning £100,000. Pounds, pounds, pounds. So it's written on it. It's pounds, pounds, pounds all over it. So could you. 09016 339 973. Call to us 40 pence from a beating landline. There is now new, fresh text written on this whiteboard that Maximus Alan has written. James O'Brien's special guest on Tuesday, the 17th. It's Bamber Gascoigne, ladies and gentlemen. He got him. He got the gas. He got the gas. We're getting rid of all sports because they're cack. Scott in the city agrees, don't you, Scott?
No, I don't agree, and I think sometimes you do talk some rubbish, but if you ban all sports,
yes,
what are you going to replace them with? What are the kids going to do? We've got enough trouble with all the hoodies running around the streets.
Hoodie! There's nothing wrong with a good hoodie, my friend. I am wearing a hoodie at this very moment.
Hoodies, Ian. There are even more of them running around.
But I'm wearing a hoodie.
Hoodies! Oh, well, what can I say? You talk rubbish, you wear rubbish clothes.
I beg your pardon. I didn't know this would turn into a personal attack on me, sir. No, well, if you got rid of all sports, we'd replace it with sensible things like, I don't know, PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, reading, watching the telly, eating...
Couch potato, couch potato, couch potato.
That's a good song. Where did you hear that one from? I like that.
Well, that's what you're singing right now.
No, I wasn't singing anything. Sorry, you must have misheard. I was saying PlayStation 3, Xbox 360, books, watching television and eating.
But Ian, the kids are becoming overweight. They're becoming obese.
That's because they're watching.
You want them to even sit more, stuff their faces.
How is sport, Scott?
Sit in front of their PCs.
Yes, I do want to do that because I think it's good for their brains, Scott, and their dexterity. Scott, what does sport do? Sell sport to me. You're doing very, very badly so far, and you're presenting.
How am I doing badly?
Well, because you're interrupting.
Me, yeah?
Scott, you're interrupting and you're not listening. And also, you're doing the typical thing that sports fans do, and this is why we should get rid of sports. You're being aggressive and rude for no reason.
I'm not being rude.
Yeah, you are a little bit. You still got rubbish clothes.
Well, everybody thinks that anyway, but who cares?
No, they don't think that, and I care. So stop being rude. Try and do a sensible.
You've got wonderful
and keep
clothes,
listening, Scott.
But you've got silly sports mentality.
Scott, listen to me, or I'm going to cut you off, mate. Listen, and we'll have a conversation, okay? Yeah. Now, stop being sarcastic. Stop being rude, and try and put forward an articulate defence of sports. Away you go.
Well, for sports for kids, really. I mean, we get them off the streets, we get them playing. I mean, when I was a kid, I didn't sit in front of telly watching TV all day long. I was out playing sport all day long. And my mum knew where I was at all times, but nowadays, they're locked up in the bedrooms, paedophiles are shouting them up.
I'm not laughing at paedophilia, please don't think that. I'm laughing that... God. Oh, man, that's what people... Thing is, he genuinely believes that's what's going on. He genuinely believes what's happening in the world. OK, his best arguments for sports were it would stop paedophilia and mums would know where their kids are. We can do better. That's the best we've had so far, by the way. If you think you can do better than that, 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number, if you want to give us a call. I think you can do better with that. And just because we did mention the magic P word that we don't really discuss on this show, let's have a little bit of this. Come on, forget internet grouping. Yeah! The world is a great place! Elizabeth is in the Hounslow.
Hello,
Hey.
I'm not in the Hounslow.
Yes, you are.
No, I'm not.
I'm afraid you are.
No, I'm not. I'm normally in Heathrow, but I'm in Langley.
Well, it's saying Hounslow on the screen, so I have to go with that, I'm afraid.
I'm nowhere near Hounslow.
Yeah, I know, but we're going to say Hounslow, and you're 44 years old.
Yeah, okay,
Thank you.
right. Now, I've been thinking about get rid of sport.
We should do, shouldn't we?
Except for one. Yes. And I agree with you, because I think that sports, everyone should be able to join in.
Yes. What?
And I played the kids' we played against 10-year-olds, right? All the mums and, you know, the dads. We played against them football.
Yes.
And we kept tripping over them.
Yeah, 'cause they're tiny, aren't they?
You know, yeah, they kept running in front of
So
us. And we were like flying, you know, bum over, you know. And
Bum over breast, is that what you're trying to say in a polite way? Wow.
That's right. So anyway, so that wasn't any good. And there's like lots of sports that, you know, everyone can't join in.
Yes,
But,
because they're boring.
But one that's really nice,
Yes.
which I would keep, is reef fishing.
Reef of what, sorry?
Reef fishing. Fishing from a reef.
Right, yeah. They're talking about sports, though.
All right? No, because everyone can join in as long as you're in a really exotic place where there's a nice reef, like the Outer Barrier Reef, something
Right, so hang on.
that.
The one sport we're going to keep in this country involves you going to Australia and killing fish.
You just
I can't take part in...
just drop the line, and even a 3-year-old can catch a shark.
I can't...
Brilliant.
What, a 3-year-old catching a shark?
They've just had enough sharks around. Even a 3-year-old could catch one.
But Elizabeth, I can't go fishing.
No, why?
I think it's morally corrupt.
Well, you just dropped... well, if you're in a place with lots of fish, you're a vegetarian.
Yes, exactly.
You just drop the line.
You're saying that some sports exclude people. Fishing is one of the most exclusive, it's not even a sport, known to mankind, woman. You have to go to Australia and kill fish.
Oh, what about clay pigeon shooting then? I did that.
There we go. Now listen, I kind of like the sound of that, firing a shotgun into the air.
Yeah, that was good. You need to be quite strong, though, because you get a sort of kickback on the shoulder as you fire it.
Yes, well, I'm good.
So I enjoyed that.
Yes. Do you ever play fight, Elizabeth?
Play fight?
Yes.
Not recently.
I'm going to be giving Agent Chris a dead arm later on. Any tips?
Well, keep it knuckles up.
Yes.
I hope you've been squeezing your triceps and biceps and doing all your weight training at the gym.
I've been doing that, Elizabeth. Yes.
If you've been doing that, then you should be okay.
God bless you. It's going to happen in the next hour, probably. The dead arm challenge. Agent Chris should be giving me a dead arm. I should be giving him one live. A dead arm, that is, on the radio.
Bromsgrove Electrical Supplies?
Just emailed in another MP3. We are looking for your MP3s and your clips and bits and pieces to play in the last hour. What we're going to do is we're going to play 4 throughout the week, and then on the Friday play the best one of the week. So make sure you're listening after 6 to find out what that is. We do need 2 correspondents, please, to call in for the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Very, very shoddy yesterday, and late with your call, so call in soon. Volkan is in the Tooting. Hello, Volkan.
Hey, how you doing, mate?
I'm fine, mate. What can I do for you?
Mate, just when you're sort of referring to bundling, I thought I'd share a memory with you.
Please do.
Back in the class of '94, mate. Back in your neck of the woods, Friar Barnet.
Friar Barnet, yes, I'm aware of that place. I've driven through it many times.
I actually went to Friar Barnet Grammar School. We used to have a little session. I know it sounds perverse, but it's not, I promise you.
Okay.
22 in the loo.
22 in the loo.
Yep, 22 in the loo.
Explain the rules.
Hilarious.
Go on, explain the rules.
Basically, I'd say about sort of 8 to 10 of us, sometimes up to 20 of us, we sort of get in the loo. It's a big loo, mind you.
So it wasn't 22 of you in the loo?
No.
Despite the name, the misleading name 22 in the loo, there weren't 22?
No, mate, 22 as in the time.
Oh, okay, 22, sorry.
Right, okay, literally, we sort of walk in there, and mind you, some of us were like headbangers in it, well, back in those days.
Yes.
So they all heavy metal and all that.
I remember 94, it was a good year for rock.
Mate, hilarious, absolutely hilarious. What happened was, basically, we sort of get in there, and we sort of like have a little countdown. 3, 2, 1, and just let it rip, mate. Everyone just jump up and down, punch, kick, just literally bundling each other. Absolutely hilarious.
This is just...
Obviously done within reason, mate.
And who, how did this start, this tradition? I'm kind of keen...
Mate, I mean, like, I don't know how it actually happened, but I mean, all of a sudden, I don't know who actually sort of mentioned it, but I mean, it just became 22 in the loo. I mean, even now,
I love it.
Even a couple of weeks back, we sort of got together with some of the old mates, and every time someone just mentions 22, I mean, we were just literally creasing, absolutely creasing.
Vulcan, I think I might... 1 second, sorry.
To all LBC listeners, play fighting, giving dead arms, even the tweaking of a nose, is highly dangerous. It could result in extreme injury.
Yeah, and well censored there, because he then went on to say something that got us in terrible trouble. Excellent. 20-2 in the loo. Can we start something like that here? Because wasn't I saying earlier on at 1:40, it's a little bit dull, I'm feeling a bit restless. We could start something like with that. We could get James O'Brien, Maximus Alanus, Georgia, some of the ladies in there. I don't know, maybe we get some of the ladies involved. I don't know. We're getting rid of all sports apart from one. Can you think which one to save? You've heard the fella whose argument we had earlier on. You can do a little bit better than that, are you? You can do better than that. 0870 9090 973. Also, when are you too old to play fight? Agent Chris and I started having a bit of a play fight. They both kind of got really self-conscious and, backed off and realised this was a bad thing to do. And I will be receiving... Should we do it in the next hour, Chris? I think we should. Just because I want to get out of the way, so I need an arm that works when I drive home. Agent Chris will be giving me, London, a dead arm. Yeah, I know. He's genuinely going to do it, and then I'm going to give him a dead arm. For no better reason than we sort of just felt like doing it. Boys are weird, aren't they? Okay, we've worked out that girls have play fights. Do girls give dead arms? I don't think they do. I think this is genuinely a specific male thing. 0870 9090 973. Need 2 correspondents as well for the 5:38 update. And you can email iain@lbc.co.uk.
Something like that.
I'm still not used to the time. It's 3 till 6:30, by the way, dear listener. Thank you for that. We're getting rid of sports. We're going to let you keep one sport. I would love someone to phone up with an intelligent... Thank you. What's going on there? We'll listen to the end now. Thank you. This never happened before. I don't think it'll ever happen again, will it, Helen? We're going to get rid of all sports. I want you to put forward a decent, intelligent argument for keeping sports. We've had a couple of people phoning up who've not got through because they've been so thick. The bloke that got through in the last hour with his... I'm not even going to go through his argument again. It was ridiculous. Can you come up with an argument for saving sports? If not, we'll let you keep one sport, though. A lot of people saying we should keep fencing. And Michelle emailed in, and then Dorona emailed in saying, we should keep fencing because it's cool and has pointy equipment and face masks. There's something quite sexy about the white outfit. It's like, who was that? What was a group in the 80s? And they played, dance version of classical music, but they pretended to be robots. Rondo Veneziano. Do you remember them? Rondo Veneziano. And they all looked like fencers, but they dressed in clothing from the 18th century. I do need a phone call now if you know who the hell I'm talking about. Rondo Veneziano. I can't believe I'm saying this on the radio. I remember there being an advert for their record, on a Saturday night for some reason. And they dressed in the 18th century sort of clothes, and they had sort of face masks so they looked like robots. And they play... Does anyone know... Please, keep a line free, Chris, for someone who can tell me about Rondo Veneziano. Genuinely want to know. Isn't it strange how your mind works? You're thinking of something and something else comes up. Dear Ian, play fighting is a legitimate form of exercise and, as you say, flipping good fun. Bundles are good, especially when people get scabs kicked off their legs and have to go to the nurse. Football is rubbish. Bundles should replace all known sports. Bonjour, says Ollie in the Crystal Palace. This is the beauty of doing this job. One of the beauties is I get paid. The other beauty is you put something out within seconds. Paul in the Brentwood has called in. Paul, do you know what the hell I'm talking about?
Hello there, yes I do. PG in Brentwood here. Rondo Veneziano, I have two of their albums on vinyl.
Oh, man, can I describe what I think one of the covers is? Is one of the covers in them in sort of like a glass dome?
Exactly.
Oh, yes!
It is, yeah, and it's about the saving of Venice, which was sinking. It was sort of a late 80s type thing, I think.
I would say, I imagine it to be sort of about 83, 84, but I don't know, I'm kind of guessing there.
I think it was slightly later. Pretty sure it was, in fact. But
okay.
If they're not bent out of shape, what I'll try and do is, I'll do something and send it on to you.
Oh, Paul, I would love it. And, it was just classical music with like a sort of disco beat going behind it.
Yeah, it was a kind of, it was exactly that. It was like really, really nice sort of classical music. It was a kind of electro thing pop thing.
Electro thing pop thing. PJ, listen, thank you very much for that. If anyone's got any Rondo Veneziano they can play, I didn't want to argue with him because he had the decency to call in. I do think it's about 83, 84. I think late 80s is a little bit too late for that. But hey, listen, I don't know. What do I know? Why should I speak? For I know nothing. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number to give us a call. If you can give us some Rondo Veneziano. It's a good name for a band, isn't it? If I started a band now, I wouldn't call it Rondo Veneziano because they were around in the 80s. Andrea's in the Croydon.
Hello, Ian. How are you?
I'm fine, Andrea. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
I'm a little bit thirsty.
Yes, definitely.
Cup of tea would be nice.
It would be lovely.
Yeah.
Why is this you wanted to ban sports then? What's going on?
Because they're rubbish, they cause aggression and violence, and they're for thick people.
No, they're brilliant. They're brilliant, wicked. Did you hear my son there?
Yeah, well, tell him to shut up! Yes! Yes!
I can carry on all day.
Okay, what?
That's my son Ben, 12, who's very much into football.
Okay, well, he should ban it and be playing on PlayStation, but that's by the by. You think sports are good, do you?
I do, because you get the exercise, it's healthy for you, you're out there burning up the calories and keeping fit.
Yeah.
So you're meeting people, social. And
But you're meeting other sports people, Andrea, and as we discovered, they're thick and boring.
Oh, how can you say that? How are you calling me thick and boring?
Because you're thick and boring, young man, and very, very rude. Andrea, what's...
I'm rude?
Yes!
Ooh, who's talking?
Yeah, I'm talking, and if you want some sunshine, I'll give you some.
Bring it on!
I tell you, what's your name?
Ben Arthur.
Ben, and you're 12 years old? Oh, suddenly he's getting a little bit scared, are you, Ben? Getting a little bit scared, are you? My name's Ben and I'm a chicken!
What the heck?
Yeah, that's right, Ben. You sit back and let Mummy do the talking, okay? Andrea?
Yes, hello there.
I nearly got into a fight with a 12-year-old. I can't believe it.
I think he would have won, though.
He's not won.
He would have won, I'm afraid.
I'm going to cut that violent family off. Can you believe those are sports fans? Do you see what I'm saying? Those are sports fans. He's 12. Aggressive little so-and-so. You can't hit them anymore. 0870 9090 973. To rondoveneziano.com, and they looked pretty much as I remember, except they didn't have masks. I remember them having masks, and I was correct. They released albums from between about 1981 to about 1987, and they're still doing concerts in various European countries. George is in the Haringey.
Hello.
George, we're getting rid of all sports. We're going to let you keep one. Which should we keep?
Tiddlywinks.
Sorry?
Tiddlywinks. Tiddlywinks. The sport that is Tiddlywinks is not technically played by idiots. Do you know why? Do you know why? It's not played by idiots. No, it is not. You're going to say something now. Anyway, sport, things like football, no. They all should be banned. Played by idiots running around. Why are there 22 people on a field, running about, chasing a ball, and then screaming, hugging each other when it goes into a net? It's silly. Don't you think so? And I can't hear you, so goodbye.
Stephen's in the Barnet. Hello, Stephen.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, mate. What can I do for you?
I went to see Rondo Veneziano.
What, in concert?
In London, yeah.
When was this?
This was 1984.
Of course it was. I
It
apologise.
was, I promise you. I'll tell you what it was. It was in the Hippodrome in London.
The Hippodrome?
Yeah, the Hippodrome. As soon as when Peter Stringfellow opened it,
Yes.
we owned it, they just did a kind of live concert there. I didn't go to see them, I've got to say. But they were...
Who did you go to see?
Not Peter Stringfellow,
No.
but other people that were there.
Can you...
It was just a normal club night, and there's I don't know if you ever went there, like, many years ago.
No.
Okay, well, they used to have this real flash dance hall where the stage came up and stuff from... Because it used to be the talk of the town, if you remember, so...
Oh, God.
It was like an old...
I think, Stephen, you're a little bit older than me.
Only a little bit. I'm only in my 30s, but I was in there very young.
You're in your late 30s.
I am, but what are you then?
32. You're 39, aren't you?
No, I'm 37.
Oh, okay, I'll give you that.
Oh, well, look, we're not talking about that.
No. But so, remind me what the rondo was. It was classical music with a dance beat.
A complete and utter waste of time,
Oh.
right? And they did wear these really, really stupid silver masks. They
Yes.
looked like somebody from Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, that was it. Spot on.
They were doing the robotic thing. And I checked out the website as well, and they've gone all kind of 18th century kind of...
Well, you can see their faces now, can't you?
Yeah, but they're just fat and old now and rubbish. But
Stephen, stay there. Emma in the Buckhurst Hill. You weren't at this Rondo Veneziano gig, were you?
No, I was in it. So I was in the group.
Oh, well, I'm sorry about that.
What? Nightmare.
Hang on, whoa, hang on a second. We don't have a member of Rondo Veneziano without a little bit of anticipation. Hang on. Wait for it. Oh, this is quite a long one, sorry.
Yeah.
Hang on, just wait for it, Wait for it. Don't. Emma was in Rondo Veneziano!
Yeah.
Couldn't do the applause. So, Emma, tell me, Stephen and I are both big fans of yours. Just pretend you're a fan, Stephen. Otherwise it's rude. Who, what, why, where, when?
Right. It was, the group actually existed in Italy.
Right.
But, we became the English equivalent.
Like a franchise?
Yes.
Like McDonald's, okay.
We were auditioned in 1982 by no less than Simon Cowell himself.
Simon Cowell?
Yes. And that was one of his first ever ventures.
He was involved in the Rondo?
Yes,
This is amazing.
He might not admit to it now, but that was one of his first ever ventures. He was about 23.
Yes. Oh, yes, yeah, sure.
And we were about 18. It was 1982.
Yes.
So.
And in the audition, did you have to dance like robots? Because I remember the robotics being quite a big part of it.
No, he basically checked. We came from all the three Royal Colleges in London.
Yes.
So we had to be able to play the instrument. In other words, you had to mime it and basically look nice, and that was about it.
Sorry, you had to mime it?
Yes, we mimed it. Every show, we did loads of shows up and down the country. And what the gentleman's talking about is we did the first 10 opening nights of the Hippodrome when it was reopened.
So Emma, you were playing the gig that Stephen saw you at, was at?
Yes.
And you were the third one from the left with the silver mask on.
No, the one with the cello.
Oh, that's it. I remember you. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I was the guy who had a white shirt on with a Bacardi and Coke with a little hat in it or something.
So, Emma, you were miming?
Yes, we mimed. They put the music on each night, and we'd come up in this dry ice. We'd come up to the stage. In fact, one night, someone pressed a button and the music stopped, and we just sat there trying to mime to nothing.
How did you mime acoustic instruments, just out of interest? Because they were real instruments, aren't they?
Yeah, but...
Yeah, Emma, answer Stephen's question.
If you're listening to a tape...
Yes.
All the audience can hear the tape, and we're just miming it, like a lot of people.
Well, could you could actually play though? So were you playing along, or were you just?
No, we were playing along actually. So we were all sort of classically trained anyway. And then Simon used to take us up and down the country doing like 3-2-1 and Rod Hull and Emu and
3-2-1. That's where I remember it from. That's what I remember. I remember seeing you on 3-2-1. I knew Saturday evening. There we go.
And we sat in a gondola which was put together by three pieces of wood, and it started to sink halfway through the show because they had water in it.
Yes.
And the water was coming up.
Right.
And we were panicking because it was getting nearer and nearer our instruments, and all that sort of stuff was going on. It was hilarious.
Yes. And were you a fan of the music, Emma?
Yes, I was, I suppose.
Because that dance beat, that classical music with a dance beat is classy, isn't it? It's good.
You jazzed up Vivaldi. I used to think of it as like jazzed up Vivaldi.
Jazzed up Vivaldi. But weren't they a band as well? No, maybe I've imagined.
No. And then what happened is that we used to wear the silver masks.
Yes.
But when the girls were sort of led out onto the stage, a couple of them sort of passed out because we couldn't breathe.
Jesus.
And
they had tiny little mouth slots, didn't they?
Yes,
Yeah.
but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. So that was when you started seeing us without the masks on.
Oh, so because people were nearly dying, so the masks
Yes.
had to come off.
Yeah, you couldn't.
The cowl relented.
Breathe.
Stephen, did you ever think you'd speak to the cellist from Rondo Veneziano?
I've got to say, not only that, but I never thought I'd hear the name again, because I'd forgotten it, but I do remember them at the Hippodrome.
I don't know why. Did you know they were miming?
Oh, I have a pretty good idea, because I'm in the music business, yeah, but I was wondering what they did with the instruments, that's all, because it makes sense now if they could actually play them, that they could actually...
Well, it seems that they were playing along, although, Emma, listen, thank you very much for calling.
Thanks, Ian.
Take care. And I love your group, thank you. Well, I don't really. That was weird, wasn't it? That was brilliant. It takes James O'Brien a week to find Bam Gascoigne. We got Rondo Veneziano like that. 26 minutes it's taken us to find Rondo Veneziano, and he's seen them live in concert. This is beautiful. This is the way to end a week. 08709090973. We've done that now. We're finished. We're still getting rid of sports though. Can you defend sports? We've had no one put forward a decent defence of sports. Can you do it? 08709090973.
I'm Gary King.
Producer's emailed in. Keep cricket. What was his argument? Keep cricket. No further justification required. Well, Martin has emailed in. I don't like cricket. It's for toffs and Aussies. It's a good argument, I'm afraid, and it trounces Max's argument. Cricket is the first sport that's going to go because it's so dull. How can a sport last 3 days? Maybe we'll find out after the news. We're going to let you keep one. The obvious one is netball to keep, because I think it's the sexiest sporting outfit known to mankind. It's such a sexy outfit. I don't. But so far I'm going with Crown Green Bowls. Ian, why sport is important on the email here? Sport is important because it is the best dress rehearsal for life's important lessons. Preparation, solitude, sometimes teamwork, execution, victory, defeat and underhandedness. It takes these major themes and boils them down to a condensed experience that will be time-consuming and expensive to undergo otherwise, says Jens. Jens? What a load of old guff. What a load of old guff. Sport is sport and it's rubbish. It's boring. We're getting rid of all of them, apart from one. You can choose which one. Ben from the Hemel Hempstead has emailed in. I'm not going to read it out, Ben. I'm not reading it out because you're banned. I can see it. It's there in front of me. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 words in it. Delete it, Chris. Delete it. Hit the delete button. Gone. He's banned for 2007. Oh, yeah, come on and join us. 2006, ain't happening. Also, we're going to do the dead arm just after 5, we've decided, because me and Chris, one of us is a little bit nervous. It isn't me. I offered Chris the chance to back out. Oh, no, I don't want to back out, is it? I'm going to stay in and do it, you know. I'm a little bit scared, you know, but I'm going to stay and give you a dead arm. Is that... Raj is in the slough. Hello, Raj.
Hello. Just wanted to say, first of all, first-time caller.
Hey, nice one, man.
Slightly nervous.
Oh, don't be nervous. It's a load of old guff.
I know.
Oh, don't be rude.
No, I'm not being rude.
Okay. Yes.
Just wanted to say.
Yes.
Just wanted to defend badminton. That is the only sport we can keep. Yeah.
Raj, turn your radio off. Otherwise, it's a little bit confusing, and then I'll let you put forward your nonsensical argument for a silly girl sport.
No. I'll put the volume down. Now.
Okay. Badminton, of course, is slow old woman's tennis. Carry on.
Yeah, but the thing is, all ages can play it. Little kids, oldies can play it as well. And it's the only national sport in the world that allows you to get away with wearing white socks in public. Yeah?
Yeah, I'm thinking of it. Well, thing is, though, it is just a poor man's tennis. Oh, I've just remembered the sport I'm going to save. It is just a poor old woman's tennis. It's for 86-year-old women who can't do anything else, so they hit a shuttlecock around.
It doesn't have to be a shuttlecock. It can be a spongy ball.
Really? Oh, they have spongy balls these days, do they? No, I know. You reminded me that when the Olympics were on last year, 2004, I think it was. I got well into table tennis. Table tennis is a brilliant, brilliant sport because you play it on a table. You don't run around like an idiot. It's
Yeah, but then eventually, what happens if what if one of those balls hits you in the eye?
well, they're empty. They're hollow balls. You just go, oh dear, that hit me. Never mind. Let's go again.
But the speed it comes to you, it'll knock your eye out.
Roger, a table tennis ball isn't going to knock your eye out. You're more likely to get a shuttlecock shoved in your mouth than you have to have your eye out with a ping pong ball.
I'll tell you what.
Go on.
You're having this conversation now.
Yeah.
Document it, yeah?
Yeah.
This time next year, when the PlayStation 3 comes out, you can forget about it. There won't be any sports at all, ever.
This is what I'm saying. Well, don't worry, who needs PlayStation 3? Xbox 360 is out, and that's already a much better machine.
Yeah. But I reckon the PS3 is going to definitely...
Raj, I've got to say, Agent Chris has given me the countdown. I've got to stop. We're getting too technical. We nearly triggered off the old Clive Bull alarm there, but luckily that didn't happen. Ian, can you ask Simon Bennett if Amanda Walker is as cute in real life as she appears on the LBC website? Does she need a website? Also, is he still up for dinner on Wednesday? He's a good bloke, that Simon. Dodgy haircut, mind. Well, you can ask me about Amanda Walker if you want to. You can ask me. I don't mind dishing the dirt. Grace is in the queue. Hello, Grace. Hello, Grace. Sorry, we've just got Alex has taken over while Helen goes and has a fag. It turns out he's an idiot. It's the weekend. We're all drunk here, Grace. We're all drunk.
It's okay. It's Friday, I guess.
It's that Friday feeling, and boy, does it feel good. This evening, Grace, I'm going to go home. I'm going to stop off at the Sainsbury's garage. I'm going to buy myself a reduced pizza because they knock the price down by the time I get there. I'm going to cook that. I'm going to watch Coronation Street, and I'm going to go to bed.
Yay.
Showbiz.
Are you going to... I thought you were going to get drunk. Or are you drunk now?
I don't really drink, to be honest, but I'm watching Alex, Nicole and Agent Chris knock back that Tenant Super.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice. What are you going to do this evening, Grace?
I actually agree with you that all sports should be banned.
OK, you didn't hear me, that's fine. All sports should be banned. Pourquoi?
Because sports are for show-off, and I don't really like show-off.
Oh, you are...
And also they call them heroic for running. And for playing football.
Oh, yeah, because someone run 100 metres. They're a hero. Let's give them gold.
Like the England's hero, yeah. It's like, no. Anyone can do it.
They're overprivileged thickos who aren't intelligent enough to get a decent job, so they just go down the gym and run all the time.
Yes, exactly.
But Grace, we do have to, by the laws of fairness, we do have to save one sport. Which one sport should we save?
Hockey, because no one really appreciates that, and they're not really, show off, I guess.
Well, they're just violent thugs, the hockey. I played hockey a little bit at school, and it's quite a nasty, nasty game, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I got a hockey ball in my shin once.
And you were
I got a hockey ball in my shin once. I remember at school.
Oh,
and actually made me automatically cry.
Well, that was the pain factor that would automatically do it. The thing is, the hockey ball is one of the heaviest, densest balls known to mankind.
Really?
Oh, it's a known fact. Yeah, the hockey ball is the densest ball. It's denser than a cricket ball. It's denser than the foam ball. Obviously, they use in badminton. And it's made out of what's it made out of? It's made out of. It's inside. It's got metal, hasn't it?
Yeah. But I thought
don't cry now.
Cricket might be a bit hot.
Are you crying now?
No, I'm not crying.
Grace, don't cry.
I still remember the pain.
Oh, how long ago did this happen?
7 years ago.
7 years ago, and yet you still remember the hockey ball made of metal in the shin.
Sport makes people cry. It's not good.
That's the argument. Sport makes people cry. It's not good. There you go. It's true. It's true. We've had... Oh, you missed... now, there's Vanessa Feltz. Is that Vanessa Feltz? Now, you would there, wouldn't you? She looks quite saucy there. Oh, shut up, you would. Look... She's on the Sky Sports. She's on Sky News. I think you would. Imagine after a couple of gins, you're locked in. You're stuck in a lift for a few hours with Vanessa Feltz. You've both had a couple of gins. She's a little bit. Oh, do you mind if I take my top off? Go for your life, Vanessa. Of course you would. It would be rude not to. Sorry. What the hell is going on? Chris is in the Sudbury Hill. Hello, Chris.
Hi, Ian. Do you expect me to know what's going on? I don't think so.
No, I haven't got... Sorry, it just went off on a Vanessa Feltz tangent there for a second. I'm back again now. What can I do for you, sir?
That's surreal. Sports you got to keep.
Yeah.
It's rugby.
Oh, God, you've lost this argument already, but carry on.
No, rugby is great for team building and teaching people how to play as a team. It's great for channeling aggression legally, gets the kids from stopping mugging old grannies on the street.
The kids... No, listen, I'm not going to have this. The kids don't mug old grannies on the street. The kids are all right.
The adults as well. Kids and adults.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just channels the aggression to the right place.
OK, I've got an argument that's going to beat you, but carry on.
OK, you can legally get away with hurting people, and then get to the serious part in the bar afterwards, drinking beer, although you wouldn't appreciate that.
OK, here we go, Chris. I've got 3 arguments that'll beat you. The third one is the killer. The first 2 are the warm, the third one is the killer. OK. First argument is, so rugby encourages and applauds violence. Secondly, rugby encourages and applauds drinking. The third argument, Chris, that is the one that's going to knock you for 6, is it's boring.
It's not boring.
It's boring. It's boring.
That's only because have you ever played rugby and do you know the rules?
I've seen it. It's boring.
Yeah, you don't know what's going on, though.
You've got to throw the ball backwards and kick it between the hoops.
It's a little bit more complicated than that.
Chris,
okay,
anyway, Ian, yes.
We can't keep crying green bowling because more people die doing that than any other sport.
Oh, you may have a point. Well, in that case, I'm going to switch my allegiance to the table tennis. But no. Rugby, because you can beat the cack out of each other and then drink. What? Sorry, I don't understand what's good about that. Get the kids playing Grand Theft Auto. Grand Theft Auto 3 is less violent than that nonsense. 0870 90 90 973. Ian at lbc.co.uk.
Do you suffer?
Email. Hang on. Oh, because that Jens has emailed in, because I said that Jens's argument was cack. Jens has written in with a really clever thing. If I had to ask for one sport to be saved, it would be pearl throwing to swine. See ya. We've lost Jens. Oh, well, never mind. OK, let's have a little recap of what is happening so far on Friday's show. It's a little bit odd. Oh, we need one more correspondent on the telephone, please. Don't be shy. If you've not done it before, don't be shy, because next week I'm going to start making random sackings, because this is not good enough. I thought we got the best correspondents in the country. It turns out we aren't. So if you're a correspondent, the phones are busy, but keep trying. 0870 90 90 973 is the telephone number. What are we talking about? We're getting rid of all sports apart from one. We're going to let you keep one sport. The thing is, the reason we're getting rid of sports is because they're enjoyed by thick, stupid idiots who can't... We had one fella phone up. I won't even begin to say the argument he put forward, but it was the most obnoxious, ridiculous... Oh, God. We've yet to have a decent sports fan call in and defend all sports. You can't do it, can you? You can't do it because you haven't got the intelligence. Prove me wrong if you can. 0870 90 90 973. We're going to save one sport. Which sport should it be? Also, after 5. We're going to do it after 5. We keep putting it off and off. Agent Chris will give me a dead arm. I will then, in return, give him a dead arm. Live! On the radio. For no other reason than we just thought it'd be a laugh. The thing is, though, with these things, they should be quite spontaneous. We talked about this an hour ago. Nearly 2 hours ago. So the spontaneity's worn off, and now it's kind of like a planned dead arm. And we're both like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, go on. No, we'll do it. I'm not bothered. When are you too old to play fight? Abby in the South Kensington, do you play fight?
Yes, I do. With my best friend and also with my ex when we were going out.
Oh, when you were going out, yeah, it would be inappropriate with a current ex, wouldn't it?
Well, current ex, that's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Is he your current ex? Thank you.
I don't know who's my current ex anymore. It's confusing. Anyway.
Thank you. I've won that. Don't. Whoa, Abby. You may be able to play Elton John songs at the drop of a piano keyboard, but don't think you can fight me over the language.
I can do this too.
What? Oh, you cheeky... I've just finished my tea, you cheeky mare. You're cruising for a bruising, young lady.
Am I, heck?
Have you... What are you slurping there? Is that pure vodka? Because you're a little bit mouthy this afternoon.
It's water. Are you worried about me?
Yeah, I'm a little bit worried. OK, so you play... what age would you say it was inappropriate to have play fights?
Never, because, OK, look at it this way. Okay. You wouldn't think twice if your kitten got playful and you were in your mid-50s or something.
That's true.
So there you go. We don't think about it when it's animals, but why when it's people? Is it unacceptable?
Because we have responsibilities, we have things that we have to put up with and do, and is it really appropriate for me, a 32-year-old man, to have a little bit of a wrestle with my mid-20-something producer before we go on air?
Yeah, I think so.
Abby, do girls give dead arms? I've mentioned this, and we've had a lot of girls saying no, they give Chinese burns. I'm sure you're probably not allowed to call them Chinese burns now. It's probably racist. Well, it's tough. The Chinese give the best burns known to mankind. So do you give Chinese burns or dead arms?
Probably both. My best friend would certainly do both, I reckon.
Oh, really? Nice one.
Yeah.
I haven't. The Chinese burn is certainly a weird thing. I wonder if the Chinese actually. Why can't they whisper? And do they actually give burns to people using that twisting of the forearm motion to get information out of them for the communist government?
No, because my sister did it to me.
Yeah. Is your sister Chinese?
No, but she's younger than me.
She's younger than you.
Yeah.
Okay. Abby, listen. What are you doing this weekend? Anything exciting?
Not amazingly exciting. No, just working.
Yeah. Well, I'm sleeping and eating and looking forward to it.
Actually, I'm probably going to be vegging out tomorrow night with my friends.
Yeah, that's what's happening, and I might watch a Japanese horror film. I just don't know yet. I just don't know. Matt's in the Gillingham.
Hello?
Hello? Who's that?
Hello. Yeah.
Matt? Your phone's breaking up.
Sorry, mate, can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
That's all good. Hear me now.
Hear me now.
How you doing, mate? All right?
I'm kind of fine and dandy. What can I do for you, sir?
Well, you were saying about sports we should keep, and I think you should keep the mighty darts. Get rid of the rest, they're all rubbish.
Why darts?
Well, it's great. It's a lazy man sport. The most exercise is getting up off the chair and throwing 3 darts into a board. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm not sure I know that James O'Brien is a big fan of the darts. I'm not sure that darts is technically a sport.
I think we should sack it then. If James O'Brien's a fan, then I think I'm just going to not like it anymore.
Hey! Matt, we'll buy that argument. We'll buy that argument. Fine. Well, that was that one done simply. I won that one easily, hands down. I'm not a fan of this whole darts and snooker as a sport. I do enjoy snooker. I love a bit of snooker. I love a bit of darts. They're not sports, though, really. Oh, yeah, but it's really skillful and stuff, my friend. And you've got to take years of practice, and they're, like, really fit. They're not really fit. They're not fit. It's not... you know, it's a bit of luck. And I do enjoy the snooker. I do enjoy the darts. They're not sports. Sports is things when you get dirty and sweaty. Don't get sweaty playing snooker. You flipping loon. You flipping Wally. Wally. I like the phrase. You Wally. You flipping Wally. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. We're getting rid of sports. And when are you too old to play fight? Is it inappropriate for a 32-year-old man and his producer, who's several years younger than him, to have a little bit of a wrestle? Hey, come here! You can email as well, iain@lbc.co.uk.
If you suffer for Friday...
Let me do a couple of emails. Ian, get rid of rubbish sports like cricket and rugby, but football must stay, says Matt. Ian, I have to agree with you about cricket. How many other sports have to stop for a lunch break? That's true. But maybe it's the one sport we should keep as a warning to us all. Doug in the Dartford. Ian, do you know what is happening about the platypus correspondent? Have I missed her report lately, says Rob. Well, Rob, keep listening for the 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. We need one more correspondent, by the way, to call in for the Daily Correspondent Update. Could it be you? 0870 90 90 973. Ian, all at 97.3 about keeping one sport. Why can't we just keep football because it's fun and everyone... No, he's sent an email, but he's used text language. No. We don't read. You just sent an email. It's easy. Just type. Don't use text language. Ian, you can't get rid of all sports. I play football and have for 20-something years, and it's kept me fit. It's from Steffi in Austin, Texas, and believe you me, she's fit. There are too many overweight and unhealthy people, and a little sport would do people good. My folks are marathoners and triathletes, and my 3-year-old niece plays football, and she loves it. Jason's in the Rains Park. Hello, Jason.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, so what can I do for you?
Oh, just about the sport, really.
Yes.
Oh, you've got to keep women's beach volleyball.
You are a very dirty man, aren't you?
Yes, and only for ladies built like Vanessa Feltz.
Oi, now she's fine, isn't she?
Lovely.
I used to be a Vanessa knocker once, a long time ago.
It was what, sorry?
That came out wrong. I used to knock Vanessa Feltz. Again, that's come out wrong. But then I spent an evening in a room with her, waiting to do a show. She was wearing a short little black dress, she was wearing stockings and suspenders, and she was a little bit boozy, a little bit flirty, and I thought, I would.
Hubba, hubba.
Hubba, hubba. Yes, indeed. A lot of people have suggested keeping the ladies' volleyball. But again, it's a sport for the wrong reasons. It's a sport for the gentlemen, not for the women, isn't it?
It's for the watchers.
Yes,
it's not the doers. I mean, sport is really, if they had a proper job, they wouldn't have the energy to be doing sport.
Exactly, you see. If they were working... In the old days, of course, football players would work 5 days a week, and then they'd go and play a football match. They couldn't do it now because they're all... I can say ponces, can't I? I can say ponces, just about get away with that.
Well, they've all got OBEs, and they run around the track all your life, or row a boat, and I've got 10 golds for doing it. Get out, bring a family up, get a proper job, you wouldn't have the energy.
God bless you, Jason. It's a good argument, you see. The argument for getting rid of sports is stronger than it is for keeping them. Sports suck. They're rubbish. Well, no one. Okay, this is the challenge for the last hour of the show proper. This is the challenge. I want someone to come on the line with a genuinely decent argument for sports. Can you do it? Is that you? Are you sitting there thinking, oh man alive, I'm going to rip this guy from limb to limb? Are you thinking that in a deep American accent? I don't know why you would be. 0870 9090973 is the telephone number. Is it okay for old men to have play fights? And also, in the last hour, we want to try and find someone. Are you someone who has never used the internet? Is that you? I was talking to Chris about this. I think everybody has used the internet in some capacity. The test is, my mum has used it. Now, if my mum has used it, everybody has used the internet. Can we find the one person in London who has yet to use the internet? 0870 9090973. Email, yeah, like you'll be able to. iain@lbc.co.uk. We'll take your calls, and I shall be receiving a dead arm after the news. There's a little bit of tension in the air at the moment because in a couple of minutes, Agent Chris is going to give me a dead arm, and I am then going to return the favour. We'll do that in a second. We are talking about, well, for some reason we're talking about play fighting and dead arms, so that's cool. We're going to do that in a little bit. We're also looking for, in this hour, a person who has never used the internet. I don't believe a person like that, pleased to meet you, I don't believe a person like that actually exists. I think even my mum has used the internet. Not many times, she didn't like it, it made her uncomfortable. A little bit confusing for her, but she's used it. She used to order stuff at the Tesco, she found it a little bit tricky, so we stopped that in the end. Have you never used the internet? Why not? Is it out of fear? Is it because you think it's just riddled with porn? Pornography on the internet is only, 95% of the stuff on the internet? There's a good 5% of stuff on there that's quite useful. 0870 9090973 is the phone number if you've never used the internet. Also, we're getting rid of sports. We read an email from her, but she's bothered to call up all the way from Austin, Texas. She's fit. She's a lady. It's Stephanie.
Hello.
Hey, Stephanie, how's it going?
It's going good.
Now, you want to save football, do you?
Yeah, Ian. What is all this animosity against sports?
You've almost won this argument already with that voice.
I mean, okay, hang on. Were you the kid that got stuck in the goal and was pelted with balls by the strikers? Was that it?
I did occasionally get pelted with balls, but that was after the game. But yes, I was one of the last to be picked, and I was stuck in the goal because I was tall. Yes. But it's a boring sport, Stephanie.
Oh, come on.
You know it sucks. I said sucks.
Okay, well, I've been playing for about 22 years.
Yeah.
23 years, since I was 10 years old.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. I've continued to play it throughout my adulthood. I absolutely love it. It keeps me fit.
But it's so dull, though. I don't know if you've heard any of the thugs we've had calling up trying to defend it. They're idiots.
I'm not a thug.
No, you're not a thug. Although you are covered in tats, aren't you, if I remember correctly?
Yes, I am.
Yes, you so... What a way to start. What's happening in Austin, Texas this weekend, Stephanie? So I might come over.
Oh, well, you know what? You should. It's about 75 degrees Fahrenheit right now.
That would be so nice.
Nice and warm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything happening, though? Just a bit boring?
Yeah.
It's a bit boring. You've not sold Texas, you've not sold the football to me. Now, Agent Chris, come into my studio, please. Now is going to be the winter of our discontent. For some reason, we're talking about... Listen, Chris, I will give you the option. This is your one chance. If you want to back out of this, and I will think no less of you, sir. If you want to back out of this, just say so. Do you want to back out of this?
No.
It's fighting talk. Okay, the deal is this. We're going to give each other a dead arm. Chris is going to go first. I can nominate the arm you punch. You're going to punch my left arm. Okay, my friend. We'll see. Chris is going to go first. I can't quite remember why we decided we'd do this, but we would. You've got no... Can I see your fingers? You've got no rings on your fingers wherever he goes. My fingers are Ringo-free. Okay, here we go. I'm going to stand up, and you're going to give me a dead arm, using all of your might, with your left arm. On my left arm. I'm so nervous I can't even speak. Hang on, here we go. All right. Okay. Wait for it. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, you got me in the ribs. You flipping punch me in the ribs. What did you do? Oh, God's sakes. Man, you're so going to regret that. That was a rib punch. Right, headphones have to come off. I do apologise. It's very unprofessional. You know you got me in the ribs, don't you? You got me sort of on the edge of the arm and then there. Right, okay. Right, that was good. Oh, I need these on so I can hear. Oh, hang on a second. Here we go. Alrighty. I'm aiming where I'm going to punch. I'm going to go for your arm, not for your ribs, as that would be against the rules. Using all my boxercising skills. Oh, I hurt my stomach a little bit. Oh, I could have done it harder. Can I have another go? Oh, no. Oh. Boys will be boys. I didn't get you as hard as I could have done there, did I? How did it... That didn't move. I didn't move. No, I didn't. You got me in the ribs. Well, what does Helen know about box? No, you didn't. Flinch on that. I've just, shaken. Oh, yes, have a cup of tea to be friends, because, of course, as you know...
To all LBC listeners...
All of you.
Play fighting, giving dead arms, even the tweaking of a nose, is highly dangerous.
Yes.
It could result in extreme injury.
I feel a little bit horny now, though. Seriously, no, honestly, I feel a little bit... No, not with Chris, though, did it? Well, no, saying that, there was a girl in the office who looked like Chris today, and I thought she was fit. Anyway, it's meandering. See, that's the thing. Two punches, and suddenly it's gone all boy... It's turned to FHM or Nuts magazine. Let's try and bring it back. 0870 9090 973. There we go. That was done. We need one more correspondent. Let's do some business now, shall we? I've got a little bit of an adrenaline rush, though. A little bit wired. We're looking for one more correspondent, please, for the 5:38 correspondent update. Seriously, I'm going to start making some random sackings next week. If you don't want to be sacked, you better get on the blower telephone and speak to Nicole or Agent Chris and book your position, because I'm a little bit disappointed. I've got the email correspondent updates. I have plenty of those. 0870 9090 973. Is it all right to play fight when you're in your mid-30s? And we are getting rid of all sports. Except for one. Can you pick which sport would you like to save, or do you want to try and defend all sports? Oh, it feels good, though. It feels good. Such idiots. This is what the critics are right today. This is the show that the critics hate. Anyway, also, have you ever never used the internet? We're looking for someone who has never used the internet. Hopefully we'll speak to one of those after this.
I'll tell you what's wrong with the world.
Andy in the Swansea said, Ian, how can you overlook the real sport of real kings? You don't have to be fit. In fact, that can go against you. You must love tattoos, the smell of fags and booze. You must be blinged up to the eyeballs. Let's play darts. It's not a sport, Andy. I can't have it. Everyone's emailing in saying keep ladies beach volleyball. Ian, I think we need to standardise the art of play fighting, so I suggest we get the terminology correct. Bundle or pile on? Well... Bundle is a fight, pile-on is where everyone dives on top of each other. We've explained that, I think. 0870 9090 973. Don't forget, at 6 o'clock, we hand the airwaves over to you, sort of, and that we take your calls straight to air. Also, we're going to play the best MP3 of the week that we've had. Do we send in your MP3s, little clips? Please don't send in, like, your favourite song or something. I've had loads of people just sending in songs that they've heard. Or, this isn't me, mate, but it's well funny, you're going to love this. And they're sending, like, Little Britain sketches and spoof phone calls from American radio. I don't want that. I want things that you have done and put together. No more than 2 minutes in length. And you can email those in to ian@lbc.co.uk. Jonathan is on the A40.
Well, I was on home now. But look, I have to take
I didn't know whether at the beginning of the programme I was for sport, but listening to you, I'm slowly going against it. I must admit, you're turning me.
Good boy. I'm turning you. I've turned many a man. Good boy, Jonathan. Because you know the sport is rubbish and for thick idiots.
Well, yeah, but I'm thick anyway, so I would like sport.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so I do like rugby. I used to like rugby when I was younger, but I was never any good at it.
But it's such a boring sport to watch.
It's not. It's great.
It's just fat men.
It's like watching people having arm fights, isn't it, really?
Well, no, it's not. It's just fat men running at each other in mud.
I know.
Did you just tread on a kitten then?
No. I think, actually, you beat James O'Brien round the car park, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
And you've just hurt poor Chris's arm, did you say? He must be quite hard.
Hang on a minute, he punched me in the ribs!
No, I don't believe it.
He did! He got half of the arm, and then the fist kind of slipped off the arm. He claims I moved. That is nonsense. I did not flinch. He slipped off the arm, and it went into the ribs.
We'd have to see an action replay to see it. But generally speaking, I have to say I'm not a fan of a lot of sport.
May I just say, Jonathan, that both me and Chris are now on a little bit of a high. We're quite buzzing. It's a strange thing. It's great being punched, in a controlled situation, by the way, and also punching another man. Wow.
Well, I did it at school. We used to have dead arms, dead legs at school, didn't you? Where you thumped somebody on the thigh.
Yes.
But, you know, somebody do it to you on the bus, you do it back to them. But I'm not. Yeah. Of course, any children out there listen mustn't do this.
By the way, Jonathan, well reminded. One second, please.
To all LBC listeners,
that means you, Jonathan.
Play-fighting, giving dead arms,
me as well,
speaking of the nose,
yes.
is highly dangerous.
Highly dangerous.
It could result in extreme injury.
So don't do it, please.
Yeah, but is it not dangerous for grown-ups and young children to play rugby, though? Of course it is.
Of course it is. That's why we should ban it, you fool.
Yeah, no. I think we should keep American football. Ban all English sports and keep American football. No, seriously. That's a really great... The whole family goes. You get great family entertainment. Seriously.
Dear.
That one.
You are talking complete... rubbish! American football, it's not football, though!
No, but if I'm a listener, surely that must go down on the list. You said... see how many other people ring in now and vote for it.
But the thing is, American football is like rugby, but 4 times the length of time, because they keep stopping.
Of course, to have a rest, have a break.
Yeah, because they got that padding and stuff, haven't they?
Yeah, it still hurts, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, because they're big babies over in America.
Yeah, they're not. They're big. I've been over this. I've seen a game over there. It's quite a hard game, actually.
Yeah, but it's boring, though.
No, I don't think it is. See, but I must admit, there are times when I get bored with sport.
Yeah.
I'm a bit... One minute I like it, one minute I don't.
Jonathan, let's just get rid of all of it. Come on, let's get rid of all of it.
No, I can't agree to that.
Come on, Jonathan, agree to it.
No.
Jonathan, agree to it.
Yeah, okay then.
Brilliant, I love it. Steve's in the Hornchurch. Hello, Steve.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, mate, what can I do for you?
Just talking about which sport you'd like to keep.
Yes.
It'd have to be figure skating.
Now that's an interesting choice. Why have you chosen that one?
Because there really is nothing funnier on God's earth than when they take a spill and end up on their...
Yeah, it does. The falling over, it doesn't happen often enough, does it? Because I've seen the figure skating, and you think, and that's part of the skill of it, is making it look like they're, and they manage to recover. But they don't fall over enough.
It doesn't happen enough, but when it does, it's still just one of the funniest things you can ever witness.
It's got a point. It is very funny. Steve, are you... Because ITV are starting their Strictly Come Dancing on Ice this weekend, aren't they?
I'll be ringside.
Are you looking forward... I know nothing about it. Are there any proper celebrities on there? I know that David Seaman's doing it.
I don't know, but so long as there's a chance he's going to end up in a most undignified mess, legs going everywhere.
Well, that was the last 2 years of his goalkeeping career for the England football squad. Oh, yeah. I don't know anything about football, but I can make football jokes. Oh, yes. Tony is in the Saturn.
Hello?
Hello, Tony.
Hello?
Hello. Tony?
Hello?
Hello, Tony?
Yes.
Hello, yes, you're on the air, sir.
Yes. Well, you were just asking someone who'd not used the net or the web or whatever it's called, and I haven't even got access to it.
No! You must... Tony, you have never been on the internet.
No, I joined the people at near Sutton Station for one of these government training places, and only lasted just over a week there. I just couldn't get on with it.
So did you actually sit at a computer at some point?
Yes, I sat at a computer.
And did you go to a website?
Well, apparently, yes, because it came up saying you now know how to do whatever it was, and I thought, well, I hadn't a clue what I've just done.
What did you what did it claim to have taught you? Was it sending an email? Was it going to Amazon? Was it looking at pornography?
No, it was surfing the net.
Surfing the net.
Was the whole idea.
Yes.
So many people these days give you a website to contact for further information.
Just
and that I find
iainlee.co.uk.
very frustrating because I just can't get to it.
But so you technically you have surfed the net once, even though you didn't realise you were doing it.
Well, that's right. Yes.
Tony, in that case, thank you for your call, sir. But no, there we go. Proof if proof need be. There is no one out there that has not used the net. Tony has used it. He's used it once. He was on a week-long course. Bless him. He's probably on the net the whole time. He just didn't realise. But not realising, I'm afraid, is not a good enough defence. Not in this court of Lee. Have you never used the internet? Not even once. 0870 9090 I think that everybody in the world has at least used the internet at least once. At least once. Check an email, just go, oh, look, what's that? If I do press this. If you can prove me wrong, 0870 9090973. Do some of your emails after this.
About to throw out 6:30.
Carl from the Brazil has emailed in. I think there should be no age limit on play fights, scraps, etc. Just today I had a wrestle their missus. Now, can someone explain some of these moves? Whose moves of choice include dead arms, dead legs, snake bites, and muscle pumps. Can someone explain to me a snake bite and a muscle pump? Oh, and have you never used the internet? Paul is in the Slough. Hello, Paul.
Hi, Ian.
Hey, Paul, what can I do for you, sir?
I can tell you my father has never, ever been on the internet.
Now, we need to verify this. We had a lovely gentleman who called in just before the news saying he'd never been on the internet. After some intense questioning, it turned out he had been. He just didn't realise it.
I know, I heard it.
So tell me about your dad. How old is he?
70... He's going to be 74 this year.
Oh, man, I love him already. And why has he not been on the internet?
He has no interest.
Really?
He's an old-fashioned West Indian.
Yeah?
Anything that's new, that he doesn't need, he won't get involved with.
Wow.
Period.
Has he used a mobile phone?
No.
Oh, man. My mum hasn't, so that's good. OK, that's cool. So what, do you try and sell it to him? Do you say, look, Dad, look, you can do this, this and this, you can email people, have you tried to get him to have a go?
No, because I know there's no point.
Man, I love it.
He won't do it. It's literally, I'll give you an example. If the phone's ringing, it's within the last 5 years he started picking up the phone to say, hello, I'm here. Normally, if the phone rings, he'll look at everyone and is like, you gonna get the phone?
Is it that he's an old man and he doesn't like technology, or is he just very, very lazy, Paul?
He's me dad.
You can say, hey, listen, my mum's lazy. You can say it, and it's not rude.
He's set in his ways, like I said.
You're worried you're going to get a wallop, aren't you? This is very funny. I'm hearing.
Be careful.
I'm hearing a grown man shaking in his boots.
I've got to be careful because I'm pulling into the driveway. Is that now?
Paul, listen. Say hello to your dad for me, and he's a legend. Paul's dad has never used the internet. He's only just started using phones in the last 5 years. Genius. My mum's never used a mobile phone. That's genius. Thank you very much for that, Paul. 0870 9090 973. Do we do some emails? I can do some emails before the thing. Do you want to squeeze another one in before the updates? You can't bother, can you, Chris? Why should you? So wipe those tears from your eyes, you big baby. Don't forget, after 6... Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat. After 6, we'll be taking your calls straight to air, where you can carry on talking about banning sports. Apart from one, you can try and defend sports, or you can phone up to say that you have never used the internet. Or if you want to confess to being slightly older and indulging in the play fights. We had Habiba talking about a 70-year-old she works with, who they tied to the chair with cable ties. Cable ties are impossible to get out of. And they play fight with. They tag team wrestle, which seems very odd. Or, after 6, you can just mess around a little bit and phone up and sing stupid songs and make silly rhymes. And we've been asking you to send in as well your MP3s, little bits and pieces that you've put together, that you've made, you've produced. We've been playing them all week, and we're going to play the best one from this week today. Ian, Nick says, synchronised swimming should be the only sport to remain. Firstly, whenever we are subjected to the 2 weeks of unremitting tedium and utter pointlessness of the Olympics, athletics bores keep ringing Clive Ball to say it isn't a sport and shouldn't be included in the games. Secondly, you get to see fit birds in skimpy costumes frolicking about in a pool. I don't think... I've decided to err on the side of not keeping sports just because you get to see fit people in skimpy outfits. Hence, the beach volleyball is not staying. Someone sent me in a picture of ladies' football. Nice, but it's not staying. It's not happening. Cindy says, Ian, I'm a lady, and I play fight with my father and brother. I enjoy it, but I'm always the one who gets the bruises. Paul says, Ian, boring sport. Dump the lot of them, but let's keep binge drinking. It's jolly good fun, and anyone can participate. Ian, I think that one is far too old to play fight by the time you have reached 32 years of age. Reverend Felton. Well, that's me ruled out then. If we go by that statistic... obviously, people emailing in with mud wrestling and no, we're not. That's not a sport. Please, we're trying to have a serious discussion here, saying ladies mud wrestling and all that kind of stuff. And it's only blokes saying that. Girls, do you find blokes wrestling in mud sexy? I never got the mud wrestling thing. I never quite worked out why being really dirty in the wrong kind of dirtiness, in the term of mud, is sexy. It's not sexy. It's horrible. Very unpleasant. Who's this? There's a picture there. Let's have a look at that picture. Click on that. Who was that? Someone sent me. Bruv! I love her, bruv! Bruv! I'm in love with her, bruv! It's 5:38, bruv!
It's time for the daily 5:38 Daily Correspondent Update. Brought to you every day. Daily.
Hi, I'm Annabelle from the Woodford, and I'm the Cars and Kids correspondent. Here is my update. A cow produces more carbon dioxide than a Range Rover.
Vicky, the platypus correspondent, says, on the 28th of January there will be a documentary on television about platypuses. Time and channel yet to be confirmed.
Hello, this is Dave in Hackney, Ian Lee's longest staff correspondent. Did you know that the longest bra in the world measured an amazing 28 metres? Watch out, Anna Rayburn.
Suhaib, the Asian movie correspondent, says the best Asian movies released in UK cinemas last year. Number 3, 2046. Number 2, Ong Bak. Number 1, Kung Fu Hustle.
I'm Smee, the Night Rider correspondent, and did you know that you can hire kit from www.voodoonight.co.uk?
Yes! I think the longest stuff correspondent makes a reference to Anna Rayburn every time. Is that his catchphrase? Watch out, Anna Rayburn. It's a brilliant catchphrase to have. Watch out, Anna Rayburn. Oh, it's made me chuckle. Linda is in the Wimbledon.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, Linda, how are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
What are you doing this weekend?
Not very much. Out for dinner with friends tomorrow night.
Oh, are you going to a swanky restaurant?
Swanky-ish. Nice and local and, you know, good food, good company.
Do you know what? There's a brilliant Chinese/Vietnamese/ no, it's not Thai. It's Chinese and Vietnamese restaurant in Crouch End where I haven't been there for months. I might go there this weekend, but I might go on my own.
Oh.
Is that okay to go to a restaurant on your own? It's a little bit sad, isn't it?
Especially at the weekend.
It's always dead quiet in there, though. There won't be many people there.
Go for it.
Yeah, nice one. They do the best food in the world. Anyway, that's by the by. It's the Honeymoon Restaurant, Crouch End. Linda, you've called in for a reason.
I have.
Go on.
Well, like Paul,
Yep.
my dad has never used the internet before.
Oh, this is fantastic. May I ask how old he is?
He's 67 next
67,
month.
so he's a little bit younger than Paul.
A little bit.
Paul's dad. And why has he not used it? Is it fear? Is it terror?
No interest whatsoever. My mum, on the other hand, used to be a internet IT help desk person until last year when she retired.
Basically, he's got no interest in your mother's job.
No, not at all. Well, she's retired now, so...
So has he... But, I mean, your mother must go home and say... Or when she was working, go home and say, well, do you know what, George, or whatever your father's name is, the internet can do so much for us. We could do our shopping on there, we could book a holiday.
Not interested.
It just doesn't... And what does he say? Does he just say, I'm not interested, or does he just walk out of the room in disgust?
Probably walks out.
Well, this is fantastic. This is fantastic. Linda, could you... How do I say that saying nasty? Is there any chance you could try and force the internet on him one day?
No, I just don't think it's worth it to force an old man like that to do something new, really.
Yes,
Can't teach an old dog new tricks.
When you put it like that, you're absolutely correct. And are you a fan of the internet? Has this lack of interest in the greatest invention of the last 200 years, has that rubbed off on you? Are you a fan of it?
Of course.
Yeah.
Use it for everything.
Of course, everyone does. You'd be a fool not to.
I know.
Linda, bless you for grassing up your dad. We appreciate that. We are looking... Well, there we go. We found 2 people. Although... the two people that have called in have been talking about their dads. We haven't actually spoken to a person who themselves who specifically has not used the internet. That will be the aim in the last 15 minutes of the show. Maybe the last 45 minutes, although I doubt they'll get through, because the phones go a little bit mental. But in the last 15 minutes of the show, if you personally have never used the internet, would love to speak to you. 0870 9090 973. Can you tell me why you've not used it? Also, I am genuinely thinking of going to the Honeymoon restaurant, Crouch End. Man, it's the best food. They do the best vegetarian food. This amazing mock duck. It's incredible. But I would be going on my own, because everyone I could possibly go with is busy this weekend. Is it all right to go on my own to the Chinese restaurant and eat in, not have a takeaway? I suppose I could get a takeaway, but it'll be nice to go out, wouldn't it? 0870 9090 973. I just need someone to very quickly phone in and kind of just give me the thumbs up and say, yes, Ian, you go to that restaurant, you enjoy that food on your own. Don't feel sad because you ain't got no mates. Don't feel sad. Go and enjoy yourself. Don't forget, at 6, we're going to take your calls straight to air. So get ready for that if you can. Ian, now I suspect this is not true. I am a 115-year-old pensioner, and I was recently arrested for causing a public nuisance when play-fighting with my 85-year-old son in the street. I had just wrestled him to the ground and was giving him a good batting with my crutch when a policeman turned up thanks to miserable chavs complaining. And Lucy in the pen says, Ian, I play-fight quite a lot. I think it's great fun. Plus, you can turn it into a very sexual thing with the right person. I'm 21, and I always win. Oi, oi. Excellent stuff. 0870 9090 973. Email ian@lbc.co.uk.
If you suffer from...
OK, we're getting rid of sport. We're going to let you keep one. When are you told to play fight, and have you never used the internet? Let's go to Gina in the Barnes. Hello, Gina.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
I am looking forward to going home and eating and watching Coronation Street.
That sounds good.
Sounds like a plan to me. What can I do for you, Gina?
I've never used the internet.
Hang on, you don't sound like a 70-year-old woman.
No, I hope I don't.
May I ask how old you are?
I'm mid-30s.
38.
No, not that old. 36.
36. You've never... How come you've never used the internet? I don't believe you.
I've never needed to, and I'm not into the computer stuff, and...
Yes, if you're not into the computer stuff, then that will be good. May I ask, do you work?
Yeah, I do work full-time.
Well, surely, what do you do?
I work in retail. I'm a manager of a shop.
No, you're lying.
No, but I do use a computer there, but not internet.
This is blowing my mind.
And I have a computer at home, and I haven't got the internet there.
And have you ever plugged your computer at home into the phone?
No. I wouldn't even know how to...
Oh, I think I want to protect you.
No, and I can just about use my mobile phone.
Oh yeah, I'm struggling with mobiles at the moment. I've got a new one and I can't for the life of me work out how to set it up. But that's by the by. So is there anything on the internet you'd like to look at? Is there any websites? What?
Probably holidays.
Oh, because listen, I've got the internet here. It's here in front of me.
Yeah, and I tell you something else.
Yeah.
I wanted to see a picture of you lot there, and I would just like to see what you lot look like.
Well, I can look that up for you if you want.
Yeah, but I can't see that, can I?
I'm going to lbc.co.uk. I'm clicking on the LBC 97.3. Our computer's a little bit slow. There's a little picture of me in the top left corner. If I click on my name, let's have a little look. Click on it. Oh, there's Nick Ferrari. He's a big fat so-and-so, isn't he?
I've seen him in a magazine, Nick Ferrari.
Isn't he bigger than you'd think?
Yes, because he's got quite a nice voice.
He's got, nice voice, horrible body. Well, that's the way it goes sometimes.
It doesn't matter if you're a bit larger.
Yeah, what?
It doesn't matter if you're large.
No, it doesn't. I like the larger lady, but I'm just saying he's a little bit too large.
Yeah, maybe.
The picture of me, there's a picture of me, I've got brown hair, I'm in front of a pink background. I look more boyish in that picture than I actually am. It was taken about 14 months ago. No, a year ago. And I'm wearing a jacket, and I'm grinning like a slightly sinister...
Cheshire Cat.
TV presenter. Cheshire Cat, yes, that's the fella, yes. Any use? Has it tempted you to go on the internet?
No.
Oh, well, there you go. That's a shame. I thought we could sell it to you. Hey, listen, if you've never used the internet, we can look up a website for you, if you want, to satiate your curiosity. Lisa is in the Croydon. Hello, Lisa.
Hello.
Hello, Lisa.
Hello.
What can I do for you?
I'm just ringing to say I, too, have never ever used
no,
the internet.
I3, this is not true. You seriously?
It's absolutely true.
But yeah, may I ask how old you are? Don't tell me. You're 32.
Oh, I am 33 in March.
There you go, you see. I can tell.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Well, no, I worked it out from the timbre of your voice. So, why have you never used the internet then, you fool?
I've just never felt the need, really. I haven't got it.
Right.
If I did have it, I probably would, but I don't actually have the need to use
That
it.
applies to so many things. So you haven't got a computer?
No.
You haven't
No, my husband has, but I don't use his laptop, but that's not on the internet either. No internet access on that.
There's no internet access on there at all?
No.
But he's a man. Men love the internet.
He does use it, but he goes to the library if he needs anything on the internet.
And you've never been tempted to go, you go... give me 5 minutes. Let me put your shoes on. I'll come down the library with you. I'll have a look what this whole new interweb thing is that everyone's banging on about. You've never been tempted to do that.
Never. No. I haven't got a credit card either.
Oh well, hey, listen. I went for a while without a credit card. It's a good thing not to have. You don't need them. They're bad. Now, Lisa, is there anything that you would like to look up on the internet?
I would probably look up a website of.
Sorry.
I would look up a website of Andy McNabb, an author, to see what his next book's coming out.
Well, hey, no need to, because I'm doing it for you. Andy McNabb. He wrote. Was it Bravo 27?
No, Bravo.
Hang on.
20.
You can buy Andy McNabb tests out the Ford Focus. Andy McNabb quotes signed books by Andy McNabb. Andy McNabb Wikipedia. Let's go to the Wikipedia. Wikipedia is like an online encyclopedia. It's very good. He was born December the 28th, 1959. A former British soldier turned novelist. He wrote Bravo 20. When's his new book coming out then?
Well, he's just done one. But I've nearly finished it.
Boy Soldier 4.
Oh, no, that's a children's one.
Oh, all right. Aggressor was the last one.
That's right, yeah.
You've read that one?
I've nearly finished that one.
OK, let's go to...
And the next one would be...
Let's go to the unofficial Andy McNabb website. I'm now clicking on this website. It's taking me to a different website, so should be able to find out for you. The website says, we apologise for the lack of recent news and updates.
It'd be no use to me, would it?
Do you know what? It's a load of old rubbish, isn't it?
Absolutely no use.
Well, hang on, Aggressor only came out in November 2005.
Well, I know, but I've nearly finished it.
Oh, well, give him a break, love! It's going to take him at least 2 or 3 weeks to write another one of his rubbish war stories. Lisa, bless you, thank you for that. Well, there you go. So it is useful. We found out Andy McNabb's last book came out in November. It came out 2 months ago. Give the fella a break. Deary me, he's learning new ways to kill terrorists with cheese wire. It takes a while to write books. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Someone's given me some tips here for giving a dead arm. That's a little bit too late, as we have done that now. Ian, we've done that one as well. No one's explained what a snake bite or a muscle pump is. I think I've seen a muscle pump in one of those shops. I think it's... I don't know how it works. 0870 9090 973. We'll speak to Marion in the Romford after this.
With British Airways.
Last half an hour of the week. In 24 minutes, London, the weekend does start proper, and it's going to be good, yeah? Good, yeah? Too right, my friend. We're taking a call straight to air. We'll be playing the best MP3 of the week. This part of the show is yours. I do very little. Agent Chris has gone off. He's gone. He's no longer in the building. I thought he was going to stick around, but no. He has left. Pleased to meet you. Writing a number down there that you don't need to know about. Let's just go straight into it, shall we? Don't forget the 7-second delay, no swearing, otherwise you'll be dumped and you'll be banned from the station. Line 1, you're on the radio.
Hello, Ian.
Hello.
I wanted to tell you about a snake bite.
Oh, what is a snake bite?
A snake bite is if you, for instance, you're sitting there, put your arm underneath your left leg, okay?
Put an arm under their left leg, yes.
Your hand, I'm sorry, underneath your left leg,
yes.
palm up.
Yes.
And bring your fingers in until you're squeezing the heck out of the fat in your leg.
Oh, so the finger's just going into the leg?
Yeah, squeezing as tight as you can.
If you do that quite hurts, doesn't it?
It does. It hurts.
Do you know what a horse bite is?
No.
Oh, horse bite's good. Horse bite is when you sort of get your hand, like, you know the cranes in the fairs where you have to go down and grab a bear and it slips out? Explain that very badly. Make a crane shape with your hand. A claw, thank you, that's the word. Then you grab the top of someone's thigh. It's hard, you can't do it yourself, it's hard. And then you just give them a good horse bite.
Okay.
Excellent stuff. Well, that's our weekend sorted out. Thanks very much for that. I've hurt myself with that snake bite. That's a little bit tough. Line 2, you're on the radio. Hello? No, you're too slow. I'm not messing around tonight because I want to get home. Line 3, you, when I press this button, are on the radio.
Hello, campers. This is Dick Bovis. Hi. The Iain Lee Show's being broadcast live today from the Haunted Ballroom with special appearances by Agent Chris, plus the finals of the Knobbly Knees competition will be judged by Vicky and Barry, and you can also meet Philip from South Norwood in the television room. So, hi-de-hi.
We've got a hi-de-hi spoof. Brilliant. Etc., etc., etc. Thank you very much for that excellent stuff. Line 6, you're on the radio.
Hi, is that Iain Lee?
Yes, it is. You're on the air.
Right, you know the thing is, yeah, I used to be, in school I used to get bullied by this boy.
You used to be what, sorry?
I used to get bullied by this geezer in school.
Yeah.
And he used to really, really bully me and really beat me up.
Bad news, yes.
But when I grew up, I became a bailiff and I repossessed his house.
Is that a true story?
I swear to God, it's a true story.
Is it as true as the story about when you stopped a crime in a shop by catching thieves?
Well, I don't know how true that is, but yeah, it's definitely true. It's definitely a real true story.
Mr. X, I recognise your voice.
How do you know?
I recognise your voice. Every story you tell me, Mr. X, is more and more preposterous.
But it's always true.
It's not true. It's not true. He called in about 6 months ago to tell me how he'd foiled a crime, and we used the name Mr. X so that just in case they found out who he was, and now he's gone and repossessed the police house. So full of nonsense. I love it. Line 3, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, you're on the radio.
Hello, Iain. It's Helen from Southgate.
Hello, Helen from Southgate. How are you?
I'm all right. I still haven't learnt the whole words to Gadang.
Okay.
I can only memorise the first verse.
Okay.
First thing. But I wanted to attempt a trailer for you.
Oh, you want to do a trail for us? Okay, away you go.
Iain Lee, on the 3 hour, 4 till 7, Iain Lee Afternoon Wild Show. He's beef.
Right, did you say he's beef?
Yeah.
And are you eating crisps?
Yeah.
Why are you eating crisps?
It's like a phrase that she's going around our school. It means, like, big up things.
So, are you sure that by saying he's beef, that doesn't mean something bad?
I'm sure.
So, could I say, Helen, that you're beef?
Yeah.
And do I then have to eat crisps, though?
No.
Okay, nice one. We like that. Thanks very much. It's weird, isn't it? Everyone's excited because it's the weekend. 0870 9090 973. All the lines are busy, but keep trying. You will get through. Line 2, you're on the radio. Oh, dear.
In the mountain like the weather, we collected my feet, and the wind begins to mourn. Oh, Jesus Christ!
There we go. I think we've got the idea. Line 6, you're on the radio.
Is that me?
Yes, you're on the air.
Yes. Just a chance to say it's Barry from Watford.
Hello, my friend. How are you?
Oh, very well. It's my birthday on Sunday.
Oh, mate, happy birthday.
Yes, me and John Jenkinson, it's his birthday on Thursday.
Oh, well, this Thursday just gone, or Thursday coming?
Yesterday.
Yes.
And we're going to have the family around jelly, ice cream.
Oh, lovely.
A few games.
Yes.
And then after that, we're going to say, sod all that, we're going up spearmint rhinos.
What?
Yeah, it's like a striptease.
I think it's a little bit... It's a very erotic dance they do there.
Well, my Margaret's offered to do the same. I said, spearmint hippo, more like...
Does she mind you going there, Barry?
She's paying.
What?
She's
That's very forward-thinking of her.
Well, she had a win on the bingo.
Nice.
She says, I wanted to have a nice time. I said, not half.
I can't come, can I, Barry, eh?
You are?
I can't come with you, can I?
Not half. I'll meet you at Tottenham Court Road tomorrow.
Barry, before you go...
Yes?
Did you call in yesterday?
No, but there was a very angry man, wasn't there?
A guy called Big Ron or something?
Big Ron from Carpenter's Park.
Was he? I don't remember where he was from.
Yes. Oh, I don't know much about him. But he's very cross.
About the old people?
Yeah.
I thought he was...
See you tomorrow.
Bring
your glad rags.
Barry, are you going? Are you? You off?
No,
I was gonna... He's gone. We lost him. Very suspicious. It's been a rhino. Very quickly, line 2. Line 2's bottled out. Let's squeeze one more in if we can. Shall we go? Go on, press the button. Line 3, you're on the air.
Hello, is this Ian Lee?
Yes, it is. You're on the air.
Yes, I'd like to have a word with you. Yeah, it's Ben from the Hemel Hempstead.
Yeah, and your band. 0870 9090 973 is the telephone number. Let's have a break for a minute. And I can say break in that context because we're having a break from the calls. Listen, we are taking a call straight to air. After the news, we'll play the best MP3 we've had this week.
Okay, ready.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Guy, keep sending in as many of those as you can. We will play them all at some point. Yours doesn't have to be as good as that. I'm guessing one. We played one from Chris in the Hemel yesterday that was cack. But it was very funny and it made us laugh. It can be pretty much anything you want. Okay, call straight to air for the last 7 minutes of the show. Line 2, you're on the radio. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, you're on the radio.
Yeah.
Nice one. What can I do for you? Oh, hey? That was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Take care, have a lovely weekend. That was nice. Dear, 0870 90 90 973. Line 1, you're on the radio. Hello? Are we building up to... There we go.
Passing by a cabin.
It's Rolf Harris. But it's not brilliant quality, so I shan't bother. And it's Rolf Harris who is a bit of an idiot. Line 9, you're on the radio.
Yo! I'm talking to you! Listen to me!
About time you woke up, mate.
Oh, for flip's sake.
It's Charlie Wolf.
Do we have idiots on this early in the show?
Don't worry, it'll be clean.
Woke up.
He's still talking. He's still... Can you hear me?
Don't you shout at me.
Yeah, I'm shouting because you're not listening, you stupid idiot. Can you come up with anything better at this time of the night than this pathetic rant about Bush and Blair?
He sounds like, Fuck attack. Who's that? Is that Sylvester? He's on TalkSport and is rubbish. Just one of the worst presenters ever, but something strangely Moorish about him. Line 3, you're on the air.
Today it is Friday and soon it will be the end of the Ian Lee show. But he will be back in 3 days' time. Tomorrow is Saturday. Moo! Moo!
What a beautiful, beautiful song. And we got a sneaky moo in at the end, which is always nice. We'll add that. You'll hear that again. Line 1, you're on the air.
Hello?
Hello, you're on the radio.
Yeah, when's Henry Kelly coming back?
Oh, not soon enough for my liking. What's your favourite Brussels sprout? Line 8, you're on the radio.
Heads and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Heads and shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Heads and shoulders, here we go, with Derek Griffiths. Good night.
Oh, this is my favourite. This is my favourite this week, easily. Oh, where should we go to now? There's so many. Line 2, you're on the radio.
What's up?
Someone doing the What's Up? I remember the What's Up being big, about 5-6 years ago now? Line 7, let me press this button. Line 7, you are on the radio.
Down at the bottom of the yard, among the birds and the bees, a little people.
What's this?
They call the
Poddington Peas? I'm too old for this. It's kind of catchy. What? Now we've gone back to my generation.
All the animals you ever heard about.
Oh, it's the Pink Panther. Let's see if we can get the whole thing this time. Come on.
There are lots of funny animals in all this world, but have you ever seen a panther that is pink?
Think!
A panther that is positively pink.
Oh.
Well, here he is, Pink Panther. The Pink Panther.
It's a good song.
Everybody loves the panther that sings.
This bit.
He really...
Oh, no, don't tease me with half the Pink Panther. I want the whole Pink Panther, because I'm thinking it's a song worth covering. That brass bit and that... Line 6, you're on the air.
Hello, is that Ian Lee?
Yes, it is.
Hello, wee man. My name's George Galloway, by the way. I'm stuck in this Big Brother house with wee slapper Jodie Match. If I didn't get out tonight, I don't even know what I'd do.
Well, I don't know either, George. Best of luck. We like you. I think. I don't know. Line 2, you're on the air.
Hello, baby Ian.
Hello. Now listen. Don't do any swears, because you've been kicked off twice for swearing.
I have not.
You got kicked off yesterday. You got kicked off yesterday for swearing.
I did not. I said, how old am I?
How old are you? You're 58.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Are you?
No.
Oh, how old are you?
Guess. You're very good at...
Well, I just guessed. I got it wrong.
96.
Yeah, that's close. I was being a gentleman. She is slightly unhinged, but we like her for it, I think. Line 2, you're on the air.
Hello, Ian.
Hello, mate.
It's actually a Doctor Who correspondent.
I don't think we have a Doctor Who correspondent. Oh, yes, we do! Yes, we do! And you don't like the new Doctor Who, sir?
No, he's alright.
Yeah.
I watched it again.
Yeah.
And he's alright.
He's alright.
Yeah. I just wanted to ask you to do one thing for me now. Can you play the Kadang Kadang song, that song?
The Kadang Kadang song?
Yeah, can you play that one?
You'd like me to play, the whole song?
I like the bit, with these, the Dutch bit, I don't know what he says.
This bit.
Kadang, dang, kadang, dang, woodwall.
That bit?
No.
This bit?
Kadang, 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 kadang. No, what we say, something outside my door or something.
Oh, this bit? We haven't got time!
Oh, God.
No, we haven't got time. We're literally at the end of the show. I've got 15 seconds left. What should I do with the last 15?
I'll call him Monday or two. I'll call him Monday, probably, and then I'll give my correspondent update then.
Yeah, so make sure you do give us a call on Monday. That is it. It is the weekend, for goodness sakes. Sing hosannas. Don't forget, Caroline Faraday is on later. I believe Alison Bell is on as well at some point. And, of course, the big quiz. But coming up next, it's the Night News. I will see you on Monday at 3 o'clock.
This show is completely transparent.